Nope to all of those.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the last ditch.
The last ditch.
The last ditch. We are on the finale episode of the last ditch. Of course, our supporter today is Corporal Herocius. Is it Heroicus? Heroicus Shepherd from Logistics. So thank you so much. I believe that's our hero sheep friend. Thank you so much for the support. Get some real love in chat. Of course, if you'd like to be a supporter, Bentham will talk a little bit more about that. But that's on our Patreon, patreon.com/roll4it. We do have quite a few things up on our Patreon. Thirsty Sword Lesbians and Ascension level 5 character sheets are currently up and available to you, as well as all of our other after shows and behind the scenes goodies. So you definitely should go check those out. And because this is the finale episode of The Last Ditch, we have another show that will be joining us. We'll be starting November 29th, same time, same place, 10 a.m. PST, 6 p.m. GMT, with this lovely cast. Jesse Cox will be GMing us in an inspired, Mandalorian-inspired epic Star Wars campaign, so you definitely want to check that out.
You said uninspired there.
I was trying to say N-inspired, but it came out as it sounded like N-inspired. Okay. N-inspired, but it probably sounded like uninspired. N-inspired, and Mandalorian inspired. That's where I was trying to go with it. That confused me. So that would be GM'd by Jesse Cox, and our lovely cast will be Bentha Plays, and I will be joining. And of course, we'll have Apocalypto joining us as well, and Davis from the Warp Zone. If you know Davis from the Warp Zone, probably know the Warp Zone. But yeah, so that's going to be our cast. It's going to be a crazy campaign. We've already made our characters, and it's exciting. So I'm excited to play. You guys excited to play? Can't talk too much about it, but
yeah,
they're nodding.
I'm hype.
I'm intrigued, he says.
I did just get slightly distracted because a hype train started, but for some reason the color is like salmon.
It's like salmon, yeah.
It's
what's that
I think
about?
it's the color you designate for your channel.
Yeah, our channel color, because our colors are like that pink and blue. Like pink and blue shades.
Okay, that's
look, we didn't even pick the colors. We had a graphics designer make them for us.
Okay.
What colors were your guys' stuff before? Before I joined, I can't even remember what your
hype trains didn't exist. So
what
who
your
knows?
branding was before, like your logos and stuff. I can't remember.
Oh, we had a terrible system. We made a new logo every show.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
We didn't have like a core logo, and that's probably why you were like, let's make like a standard roll for it logo. That seems like something you might want to have.
Yeah, consistent actual logo for your.
Yeah, well, we made a bunch of different branding, like
that.
horizontal logo, and then like the just logo, and vertical logo, all the logos.
We had like 4 or 5 different roll for it logos at that point, one for each show we'd done so far.
Well, now we have consistent branding. Hopefully people recognize us whenever we're on places. But actually, we had a person make all of our logos for us. It's an awesome dude. Mushin. You can check out all the stuff, mushin.com. But anyways, are you guys ready for today? You guys ready? I feel like there isn't as much pre-show. I think everyone nervous.
I was gonna be like, I was born ready, but I wasn't. I'm not ready.
I was not ready at all.
I was gonna say we kind of had the pre-show before the actual show this time.
Oh yeah, we kind of chatted.
Walmart.
Yeah, well, I talked about a story.
Compliments related to Walmart.
Yeah.
Don't ever call somebody a Walmart brand of something or something else. It's not a compliment.
We gotta just make a podcast already.
Bentham, tell people how they can support us in other ways while I get this tweet out and Facebook post to announce the
tying
cast.
things in very neatly and almost like I planned it, which I didn't. Is we're mainly supported on Patreon, and the more support we get on there, the more things we can do. So maybe if the support was good enough, we could have like a podcast or something and see how that goes and that kind of thing. And Patreon is why we have 3 shows at the moment, because we used to have 2, and for like a minute we had 1. So the extra support does make the difference. It means we can do more cool stuff. So yeah, the Patreon gives you a whole bunch of different tiers that have a whole bunch of different rewards, including but not limited to MP3s of all of our shows. After shows we record after every show, we talk about what happens in the show or go off on random tangents about other things. Important note, finale after shows are live. So this time it will be streamed, so you'll get to see what they're like. So look forward to that. The rest of them are all on Patreon, of course. You can also get character sheets. You can also get secret behind the scenes GM plotting and planning and all that kind of thing, enemy sheets and session plans and secret maps and all that kind of stuff. And you can also submit names for NPCs that will get used randomly throughout our campaigns. And if you're crazy, you can support the Legend or Deity tier and you get to take part in a once monthly game GM'd by a member of the Roll for It cast. We had a sheepy last ditch one shot recently, the final one for the season, that has had some effects. And then also I'm going to be running some Star Wars Without Number, where people try and play
I also ran a Fear
miniatures
Itself
remotely.
campaign.
Yeah, a Halloween special Legend one shot. These are private games that just you get to be part of. No one else is watching them. They're not stream. So if you're into that, that is the thing. Also, there are other places and which is too. Over on Twitch, you can drop us some bits. If you want, you could do lots of ones, or if you prefer, you can do the bigger single ones, and that'll either fill the cup or empty the cup, and have some fun with that. And it all accumulates there, just in front of Sheepy. You can also give us tips. They'll appear on the screen. We'll read them out at the end of the show. Thank you for being awesome and supporting the episode. And you can also become a Twitch subscriber, which gives you emotes and badges and immediate access to the Twitch VODs, whereas normally you'd have to wait 24 hours for us to upload the VODs to YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, you can become a YouTube member, which gives you emotes and badges over there. And being a YouTube member, Twitch subscriber, or Patreon supporter all give you access to our Discord, where you can hang out with us and other fans of the show and talk about all of the things, whether they're related to the show or not. We have a bunch of rooms in there, so you can just talk about gaming and stuff in there if you want, and all that kind of thing. But there's rooms for all the shows as well. We should invent them GMing as a tier for support. I don't know if it would work as a tier. That's not how that works, Rick. It was a goal, but then we had to reorganize our goals because we decided to do a third show.
Yeah, we're going to be redoing some of our goal stuff, and you'll be hearing more about those in the probably upcoming year. I think we've had a very intense year, so I think giving us a little bit of time would... We
had so many plans for 2020, and then 2020 happened, and we're like, oh, okay, never mind.
2020, listen, okay? I thought about this morning. Everyone's struggling, okay? We're all here. We're all alive. I'm tired as hell.
Yep.
I don't know about you, but this year has felt like 10.
Yep.
Oh man, every hour feels like it's an extra day. But it's almost over. So
we're here together.
We're here together.
Someone made like a months of 2020 list, and it was like January, February, March and a half. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November 1st, November 2nd, November 3rd, November 3rd, November 3rd. I'm like, okay, American.
March.
Yeah. March again.
Yeah, it just goes back to March again.
I swear there are going to be university classes dedicated to dissecting the history of 2020 day by day. There are going to be classes on this.
I'm curious
to see
dissertations what the books are going to be like. Yeah,
there's a bunch of stuff I want to read the history books of.
There's also going to be like psychology stuff from like kids who like grew up in this, like who this is like their primary like part of their childhood, right? Like it's going to be very interesting.
Like people with kids out there, good luck. First of all, second of all, like be good to them. It's they don't know what's going on right now.
People have been saying it's like a generation defining event. So we might have a generation that is named after like lockdown or pandemic or whatever.
Oh, the lockdown kids.
Yeah, I was looking at the numbers and it's it doesn't quite work for Gen Z or Gen Alpha. We might have to shove in a new one.
I can actually. You're picking up what I'm putting down, right?
I am. That's The quarantines. Oh, that's
The
good.
quarantine.
I love it.
Oh, jeez.
Do it. Or the Cove Kids.
The Cove Kids.
Almost as good.
Oh, these sound like bands.
It does. Doesn't it sound like
Gen
all the
20.
bands that you like, the
Like, grew
random
up with?
one-off
Yeah.
bands? Yeah, that like, oh man.
Therapist profession more secure than ever. Is true that. True that.
It's-
Anyway,
oh,
yeah,
man.
so you could talk to us on the Discord and do all the things there. You can join the rear guard, which I think there'll be a little bit of stuff continuing with that for a bit after the show, at least some wrapping up things, and you'll get to RP in there the end of the war, I suppose, whatever happens.
Mm.
So you can still do some stuff there if you want. Of course, there'll be no show for a bit to for roles to affect, so it'll all just be for fun in there. But it's, we're gonna keep it around so you can carry on writing hundreds and hundreds of pages of RP if you so wish. And yeah, you can hang out and talk about all the shows in there as well, both past and future and indeed present. And you can talk to us in other places too. We appreciate your engagement wherever it comes, because the more you do that, the more the algorithms like us, and then we do better. So we love people watching on YouTube and on Twitch and commenting in both the places in their respective ways, and in all of the social medias as well as the medias. We love to hear from you in all the places, because it really does help, and we do read it all. So please do all of that.
I went through so
and,
many YouTube comments, so thank you all for leaving us a lot of wonderful comments on our YouTube channel. It was I went through and responded to them all with the Roll Forward account, so thank you so much. It was lovely. I was like, oh, all the like for the Emperor algorithm and stuff like that. I loved it. It was so good.
Yep, it's good to see.
And for those of you who are working on that wiki, I will get you the recipes. I have a document open that I'm tweaking, so I will get those to you. I promise.
Oh, she made a promise. That's dangerous.
It's a promise. No, listen, I have it there. I just need to edit it. So.
Maybe over the Christmas holiday, you could make the real
I will
recipes.
have it done this week.
No, I meant the real
recipes. Oh, see, I'm just talking about the descriptions and stuff. The
Yeah.
actual recipes, that might take a little longer, and I might need a little help. Maybe I'll make some of them. I mean,
Could be
break in
fun.
my kitchen a little.
We'll get you behind the scenes after.
I
love
could actually
cooking. I do
probably
cooking
stream
streams,
it.
so
I've never done a cooking stream before, but I actually think I could potentially do it.
if you have a phone,
that I
you
think
can
about it.
do a cooking stream. Just saying, it's not hard.
That's true. I'll think about
Cogs
it.
are turning.
It's true.
The cogs are moving.
Oh,
Soon,
yeah.
Vandy cooking.
So
stream.
Very
Apparently-
slowly and kind of jankily, but they are moving.
Apparently, the rearguard archive is now at 1,706 pages. They're gonna.
They still didn't make it to 2K. To
Well,
get
they're gonna try for
Sheepy's
2K.
outro.
That's what they said.
Boom!
We're not done till
Victory for
2,000.
Sheepy.
You're never gonna get Sheepy's outro. This is your last chance. Hurry, go.
But you can't hurry people with
Quick,
like 300
300 pages of
RP.
RP. in-
Quick.
in
300
4 hours.
RP pages
Do
of RP
it.
right now. You've
God.
got 4
Start
hours.
RPing.
I'm having like uni essay writing flashbacks.
It's your NaNoWriMo for this for today.
I forgot about NaNoWriMo.
Oh, sorry.
I think everyone
Sorry to
did.
bring it back up.
I've never done it, but
Oh, okay.
I have a roommate who used to do it a lot. That same roommate who sung a lot of Frozen that we were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah. I was telling
Yes, I do
Bentham.
know all the words to all the songs to Frozen. It is not my fault.
I was telling
at me.
Bentham he should watch Frozen for the animation because it's really beautiful. I don't personally feel really super compelled by the story, but I do like I don't know, hate me if you want to, because I know there's a lot of Frozen fans out there, but I'm the story is it's okay.
Well, I was saying that I will watch Frozen, but not with anyone else, because I'm not dealing with someone belting the songs. I'd rather listen to them in the movie instead
don't
of
watch it
having
with
the
me, I
person
will.
next to me yell the songs at me while I'm trying to watch a movie.
Frozen was
I'll be
better than
grabbing
Toy
you and
Story
trying
4.
to sing the song with you. That's
That's my contribution.
let it
to it.
go. I'll be like, so yeah, dude. I get.
I just
into
want
it.
to keep Vandy in my pocket, like just feel
Don't
like
watch Disney movies
just
with
bring a
me.
lot of joy with me everywhere.
I'll just pop up, be like, "How you doing, boo? You doing all right?
I need that in
you
my
want a
life.
snack? I'll go and I'll dive into the pocket and grab a little like cracker or something."
That sounds amazing. Now you're gonna get kidnapped soon.
If I were a Disney character, I would be the mice from Cinderella.
Oh, that's so
Oh.
cute.
I just thought of a Patreon goal for you guys.
Yeah.
It's if you hit a certain level, the Clockwork Orange chair, which like holds the eyes open, and force Bentham to watch all the things he hasn't watched yet.
Oh god.
Layla.
I was in Layla.
Yeah, he was in
You
Layla.
have Buffy the
Oh, I
Vampire
saw
Slayer.
that
You
show.
haven't actually watched all of
I
Buffy
haven't
the
seen-
Vampire
yeah,
Slayer.
I haven't seen Buffy.
Yeah.
To be
There you
fair,
go.
I haven't
What those
watched all of it.
So yeah,
I know what
Buffy,
Buffy is, but
Firefly,
I haven't watched it.
Frozen.
Haven't
You're
watched
welcome,
Firefly.
everyone except for Bentham.
Oh yeah, I have watched Tangled. I've watched all the Disney stuff. I meant specifically because there's this
I
whole
know all
like
the
thing
songs
with
to Tangled,
Frozen that's
too.
like, strong
Yes.
women type of thing, and I'm like, yeah, I could see where people are going with it, but it's like the story's not that compelling to me. I think I could write a different story that would be, someday I'll write a Disney
the problem
story.
I have is I have the box set, but I look on it and it says like length approximately 6,065 minutes.
Yep.
Approximately,
yet-
It's a lot of
approximately,
footage.
approximately one teenage span.
6,066
I-
minutes.
I-
Well, they had
haven't
how many
yet-
seasons? Like,
8.
yeah, it's a lot. 8 seasons is a lot.
7 seasons.
7? Okay, and it's
No,
like 20
7.
episodes on some of them.
6,000.
16
I always
to
think
20.
it's
Yeah,
I always think it's
6,000
8
minutes,
because of
and
the
I'm like,
comics.
I haven't-
Divide it by 10, so it's 660 hours.
Here's the thing, Bentham. EE and I rewatched everything from the
how that
beginning
works.
to the end to
It's actually
season
divided
8
by 60,
in the
but
time
it's
that we did Layla the
110
Vampire Slayer.
hours.
So it is possible.
111,
It's only
I
110
just,
hours.
Like,
give or
the-
take.
I pick it up and I'm like, yeah, I don't have 6,000 minutes right now. Let's do this another time.
Really?
You don't even need 6,000 minutes. You need like,
110
how much is
hours.
an episode? How long is an episode in minutes?
30 minutes,
You
probably.
need 30 minutes.
40.
They're 40-minute
you need
episodes.
40 minutes. Give yourself an hour if you want to get like a snack or something and sit down and get comfortable. I don't know. I don't know how long it takes you to do that. Pee break.
Also, Buffy, although in Bentham's defense, Buffy is a lot less relevant nowadays. Like, I love it. It's awesome.
It's a
But
classic.
it's good.
it's
I would
before
say.
my
Yeah, I
time
haven't
'cause I'm
watched
a
it.
baby.
Haven't cared to watch it, so that's just me.
The
I haven't watched
the
all of it.
the more I watch it, the more like good, but yeah.
It was more important for him to watch it when we were doing Layla the Vampire Slayer
it's-
than it is now.
Slightly late now.
Yeah. It was more because like you can really get the like when you watch the show you get the vibe of what you have like the witty punny stuff and then you have like the more serious
What year did Buffy start?
I don't know. I was like
98,
elementary.
99?
Oh, I was actually-
97. I was 3 when it started, so that's
97.
why I missed the boat on that one.
I was like, I feel like I was in elementary school or something. Maybe before elementary.
97,
Maybe I was like,
I was 8.
Wait, oh, actually, no, it's
Yeah, I
it's
feel like I was in
early
elementary
97.
school.
I was just ramping up for my GCSEs.
I was 2.
Wait,
I was
97?
2.5
Which
when
means
Buffy
nothing
started.
to, like,
I was
elementary
4.
school or middle school. I can't remember where I was during when it started, but yeah,
Right?
it was
Wait.
in my childhood.
I was 8.
Yeah, I was 4.
Oh, you guys are babies.
97.
They're okay. Let's stop talking about age right now. It's making me feel old.
Age is a number.
I'm a
here.
Zoomlennial.
Anytime like
I'm on
we
the
talk
edge.
about age, people are always like, "How are you?"
Well,
that
and then
old?
chat starts talking about age, and Twitch terms of service don't want you to do that. So,
Really?
yeah.
That's interesting. There's a whole joke around my community that I'm 48 forever.
48?
48 forever, 48.
19 maybe.
Shocked I am.
Like,
Shocked.
Oh, thank you, Vandy.
look at it. Have you seen that face? Like, let's be real here. Oh my god.
It's great.
Oh boy. Okay. Well,
right.
welcome to the Last Ditch, where we are going to be
This is
doing
the pre-show for the
the pre-show for the Last Ditch.
The last ditch. It's
The
the
last.
last the The last ditch. There you go.
The
Oh,
last
I should have done
squared
that on
ditch.
Twitter.
The last ditch. The last squared ditch.
Squared ditch?
Because it's
I
the
see.
last.
Yeah,
the
because
last.
it's like, yeah, it's multiplied.
Oh, I see.
The last ditch squared.
The last ditch squared. Yeah, that's what it would
No,
be.
but it's
No, it's
only
the last squared ditch.
The last
squared
squared
ditch. The last squared ditch. Okay.
This is calculus. No,
Why? Why?
no,
Why Tyler?
Because I'm a math person. All right, I like math.
That's
Some
I
not
like
X.
geometry,
Calculus?
and that's it.
Anyway,
All right.
let's
I
go
almost
beat
failed
up some
calculus.
Tyranids.
Yeah, sheepy. Let's go kill some Tyranids.
Okay. Lancaster, please roll me command.
What? Wait, why? Why?
Fuck. Okay, we're starting off this. All right, we're going.
I thought you were gonna
we
tell
go.
her to roll a cooking roll. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah, cook for your new company. Let's
thought you were gonna
see
be like,
how...
No, I
Lancaster, roll me a cooking roll. I was like, dang, son.
just straight command.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not my forte.
Didn't we
but-
just have the whole thing where they like Chimera?
Point one.
Oh Jesus! I
Nice.
have never doubted you, my beautiful sweet goddess. I love you. Point one of success.
So, taking control
Flies, she
of
definitely
a
did.
squad at the front of the. Give me a second. Let's chuck this on, I think.
I know last episode they had exchanged chimeras.
So taking command of a squad, you lead a push out to kind of about 50 meters in front of the of the trench line, under fire from the sides and from the jungle termagants. You managed to retrieve the body of Silvat and a couple of others who were with Silvat.
Really? Fuck
Yes.
yeah. Oh my god. Wait, but she's dead, right?
Yeah,
She dead, yeah.
Fuck. Is her sniper rifle still with her?
Yes.
Oh good. Oh, thank god.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna-
an Uber sniper rifle. I forgot you got like that Uber.
I'm
Pick her
gonna
up
pick
and-
that up and equip it.
Lancaster attains an upgrade.
Listen, 12 eyes.
So,
I'm gonna do the thing. Wait, is
Everyone-
Clary still alive?
yes.
Yeah.
Clary was not out with the.
Okay.
So everyone
sorry.
roll me. Yeah.
Of the 10 snipers and the 10 spotters, how many are dead?
Oh, give me a second here.
I know Silvat was dead.
Silvat's dead. F's in the chat for Silvat. God, she was so good.
Yeah, let's get some roll rips in chat. Salute.
Didn't she take out a lictor? No, she almost took out a lictor. That's right.
We were tag teaming, I guess. That's the wrong word.
You lost 2 snipers, including Silvat, and 3 spotters.
2 snipers, 3 spotters. Okay, so I'm down to 8 and 7.
Okay, so everyone, please roll me a d100.
What? Why?
I would greatly appreciate it, Maggie.
I don't want to.
I'm scared. 82.
31.
I just get scared anytime you
30.
tell me to roll. I'm like, why? What are you gonna do to me?
34 for me.
We're
I
all
need a
over the
notebook.
13, except Maggie.
Yeah, Maggie hopped to the 82.
Oh, I'm like, what happened? I thought you guys were telling me I didn't roll. I was like, I rolled.
No, you rolled an 82, and all of us are 30s. So
Oh,
30, 31.
well.
Hey, I rolled my age.
We'll see if low or high needs to be there.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I rolled my age too.
Okay, that's interesting.
What
Alright.
do these rolls do?
That's what we're gonna find out. I don't know. He just said that's
Okay.
interesting, whatever that means.
It is interesting. So
You're not gonna tell us?
Wait. I'm gonna get up and grab my pasta.
I always assume
Sandy's
lovers.
got
I'm
pasta?
gonna nervous eat. Yeah, I will explain this in a moment. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
She's gonna
So
explain her
Verity,
pasta.
I will eat some rice.
Ooh. Everyone's
Just
eating.
arrived.
Making me hungry.
So, there have been waves of attackers who have been hitting each of your lines. For the majority part, you've managed to hold them off with minimal casualties, some casualties, a few problems. Nothing too much so far. However, it was just the precursor for a full-on assault, which is now happening. Everyone, please roll me command.
Okay.
No positive things, right? No perks. No. Ooh.
Oh, nailed it.
0.5 success.
4.6.
I'm re-rolling.
Okay.
I don't want that fail. That's a crit fail.
Minus
That's
2.2.
Ooh. Those are
How?
good.
How did I even roll
Here's
that?
my re-roll.
I get so many bonuses to this.
Yes!
Ooh.
Do you
I
think?
went from a 98 to a 6.
do you think
You went
this
from a
is
crit fail
important?
to a crit success.
Well, not a
that's
crit
not
success.
a crit success.
It's just
very
outside
close,
of a
very
crit
close.
success.
Do you think this is an important reroll? I probably should reroll too, huh?
Mine was a crit fail, that's why I re-rolled.
This music is so intense.
I know. I'm
Ah!
debating.
How's the volume?
It's good.
Okay.
Just re-roll it, Maggie. Re-roll
Just
it.
Reroll it. Okay. But there might be like another thing that I need to reroll. That's what I could roll worse.
Just do
Wait.
it. Just do it. Listen, we can't fail this
Sheepy,
one.
can
It's
we
the first
have-
one.
I'm rerolling. 0.
It's
Oh
a 69!
God, why?
And
Holy shit!
69!
Hey!
It is a 69.
Our Jesus is with us!
I was gonna ask Sheepy, can we have one more fate point for this episode?
He's like, no.
No.
Granted by the...
like how he like
Wow.
takes time to
It
think
was
about it.
worth a shot.
I thought about the rearguard rolls. If they had rolled better, then I would have said yes.
Rear guard.
Because that would have had an
Rearguard, what
effect
did
on
you do?
What did you do? Now we're all paranoid about what rear guard did.
Oh god, I'm worried.
So,
Okay, might be a little too loud.
yeah,
Now that it's like ramped up
Yeah,
to its
the-
like
the,
peak music.
the music does ramp a little bit. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
The
Iron
early
Briggs.
beginning was not too bad, but then it started hiking up there and climaxing.
The Iron Briggs are 69ing the Tyranids.
You know, it's keeping
It's
us at bay. It's fine.
Some rhythm to it.
It's
I
that
couldn't-
quarantine thirst.
Don't
Sorry.
fan art that.
Don't.
Don't. We're not starting on this.
I mean,
We're
you
not
can
starting
fan
on
art
this.
it. We just can't share it.
For all of your companies, the initial attack is going decently. You're all managing to hold the line with minimal casualties and effective, especially your heavy weapons. They're all doing quite well. Thanks, Regard.
I imagine the 1-4 and the Grenadiers are doing exceptionally well.
They are, yes.
He's not going to tell you otherwise, is he? He's just going to be like, yes, they all did well all the time.
I mean, I'm just
Both
basing
in
it
the
off
chat?
of a 6.2 degrees of success for primer, 4.6 for.
Oh,
law.
you're talking about command rolls.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh.
That's just
Andy
like
got a
whether they listen
0.5
to you.
and Maggie got a 0.
Not whether they're successful at doing what they do necessarily.
The first
Roll 34 it. Oh, I love it.
there we go.
That needs to
the-
be the not safe for work Twitter.
Yeah, we need to make a not safe for work channel or something.
Roll 34.
Captain Lime, Corporal Abrams runs up to you with the Voxcaster, hands out to you. Message for you, Staff Sergeant Howard, sir.
Thank you, Corporal. This is Lime.
Captain Lime, we've had a problem up front, sir. Lieutenant Moreland's dead.
Damn it. What happened?
A couple of gene stealers got into trench line, sir. He held them off for a while, but unfortunately killed a few of our men. We don't have anyone to lead here, sir, and I don't think I can take the position. Requesting someone to come and take command.
Don't sell yourself short, Howard, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, sir.
I like the name Howard.
What have I got?
Just my random comment.
You have you.
Word.
Oh yeah, I haven't assigned my personal staff sergeant, so I can't like send a dude.
Gotta.
Alright, I've got me. I head out there.
Okay, you leave your everyone else down there, and you head out to command.
You leave your everyone else out there.
Well, I hit the command squad.
I know.
will stay at
Just the way
HQ.
you said it.
Do you want to take your Voxcaster with you? There is a Voxcaster in the platoon, so if you want to
there's
maintain
one there that can be that can like
Yeah.
take calls for me, I guess. Then that's fine. So,
okay,
like,
so you head out and take
like,
command.
Someone in chat said Moreland will be buried 6 feet above ground. I mean, that may be what happened. He may have been tossed in the air.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you take command of the. Where is it? There we go. You take command of the first squad. First squad? Yeah, first squad.
Yep.
And basically, with your command role, you reposition a couple of squads. You move one of the heavy weapons into a more favorable position. You manage to beat back the gene stealers who'd kind of penetrated the trench line, and start setting up like more regular fire to deal with the kind of like waves that they're coming in. And this is like, then this is for all of you, by the way. Although the other, Captain Primer and Captain Rickenbacker, you're still in your HQs. Captain Lancaster, you're possibly in your HQ if you went back, but it's down to you as to whether you stayed on the line.
I feel like I probably would have stayed on the line just
Okay.
out of pure fury.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to try
there
to
are
boost morale.
there are kind of like waves and waves of Hormigants and Gene Stealers kind of just crashing against the trench line. Most of the time you manage to like thin them out enough so that when they get to melee, they can be dealt with in kind of like group combat, which is pretty much like 4 or 5 Imperial Guardsmen on one of them, kind of beating them with the butt of their rifle until they stop moving. Interesting. The next thing that happens is you hear Primer, Captain Primer.
Yes.
You are at the HQ, so you will receive a Vox from
I swear to God, if this is the D100s and I also lose an officer because I rolled low, I'm gonna be upset.
you receive a Vox from Lieutenant Bridgehead.
I don't know. We'll find out, I guess.
Sir, we've just spotted a Biovore coming out of the tree lines. It's already let off a couple of shots and done some significant damage, sir.
How bad?
One squad destroyed, one partially damaged. We tried to call artillery on it, but the shots have gone wide.
Hold fast. What's location?
Right in the center of our line, sir. Right in front of us.
It's Bridgehead. That means second company or second platoon should be close by. I'll be like, I'll have platoon swing come around and take it out. You maintain position, draw its attention, keep it firing. Take shelter when necessary. We'll take out that biovore and clean up.
Very well, sir. We'll do our best to hold out.
I'm gonna vox over to Lieutenant Ambush. Lieutenant Ambush, first squad has spotted a biovore on the outside. I need you to send a squad, maybe 2, to push over, swing over and take out that biovore. Our artillery is not hitting it right now. If you can take it out, I'll give you some of the 12 scrub.
Yes, Captain. We will endeavor to take it out, but I must warn you, we do not have much in the way of ordnance to do damage to this thing. But I will endeavor to flank it and kill it.
I mean, if that's the case, where are my artillery squad? Oh, they called it an artillery squad, didn't they?
Yes. You have some mortars. They could work.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually, instead of swing, I'll call in artillery squad and sniper team.
Okay, so that's Lieutenant Volley.
I love Chet's suggestion of run up and tip the biovore over.
Tip it over. So artillery squad, I'll radio artillery squad, give them the coordinates.
It's like cow tipping, but biovore tipping.
Much more
dangerous.
Basically, connect them and have them reach out to Bridgehead and get accurate readings to shoot off a volley of mortars straight at the biovore.
Okay. Roll me a ballistics on your company trooper, plus 10.
Shooby-doo-bop. Ba-da-bop. 1 degree of success.
Okay.
I rolled a 43.
Need to have a look at the. Yeah. Okay.
Multiple hits, but the biovore is still up and operational. Can continue barrage.
Continue the barrage until I move into position. Primer's gonna grab his missile launcher with a crack missile and start moving out, and he'll say to Bulwark, "I'll be back."
Very good, sir. So please roll me a d4.
One.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so please roll me 3 d100s.
We got a 27, a 24, and a 68.
Okay, during the intermittent time, the barrage from the biovore is mostly ineffective. However, you do lose 1 squad, so that's 10 people.
Okay.
In 2nd platoon.
All right, 2nd platoon, which is swing, so I lose 10 people, so it's down to 90 out of 100.
And no NCO deaths. Well, no named NCO deaths.
Okay.
Okay, so you kind of like run down with your rocket launcher. Do you want to, like, you'll be able to fire from the trench line. It's about 150 meters to the tree line, which is where this biovore is kind of turned up. One of the problems is it's not indirect fire anymore. It knows where it's firing, so it's just kind of firing almost straight like a cannon instead of like an artillery piece.
Okay.
If you want, you can get closer for more beneficial shots, but you'll be exposed to possible enemy fire.
I mean, the range of the missile launcher is 300 meters, so if it's 150 meters, I'm definitely close enough.
Yeah, that's, I think, is that short range? I think that's short range.
I mean, it's half of what its range would be, so it's either
Yeah.
short or medium.
Yeah, it's probably like on the cusp. I'll say standard range for now. If you want to like expose yourself, you can get a bit closer for a better shot.
I mean, I have more than one crack missile, so I'm gonna stay where I am and shoot from there.
That's fair.
So
I think short range is what, like half
the
and
missile
less?
just goes boom into the
is
cannon.
short half and less? Then that would be short if it was 150 meters.
I thought that was the case, but I
Yep.
could be wrong.
Chat's saying it's short range. So what?
Okay.
What's my ballistics roll?
It would be +10, +20.
Ballistics roll +20 coming in.
Okay.
Shoopity wop.
Coming in
Put up.
hot.
Yep, 3 degrees of success, which
Hell
is
yeah,
good for
okay.
me because explosives do more with degrees of success.
Oh yeah, it does. So roll me damage, please.
Yep, let me get. To
It's
that
an artillery piece. It doesn't dodge. It may technically have a dodge skill, but I put my foot
FYI,
down and being like,
Yes, a crit.
Oh!
It's concussive 3 and proven 2, by the way.
35 with
So
8
do you get
pen.
extra? You get an extra D10?
Is that? I think I already added it. To
It's
it, 'cause
10.
Oh, did you?
It's
You got
concussive
3d10
3
plus 8.
proven 2. I don't know what those mean anymore. I had written it down somewhere.
So Primer, you kind of like get forward and get to the front line of the trench. You have your men are kind of like firing volleys at the enemy waves that are coming forward, and you see the biovore kind of like on its haunches, and you see this like nasty like tube firing mechanism.
I shoot the missile down the tube.
Well, you notice it open and like fire one of these weird like fragmentation rounds that it has. But yeah, so like as it does that, you see the explosion and it's kind of off and doesn't hit anyone. And then you kind of time the missile so that just as it's starting to open, you let off a shot for the crack grenades, and the missile like flies straight at this thing. And as the more of this kind of cannon opens up again to fire another round, the missile just goes straight in and down, and like because crack rounds like implode. That's why they're so damaging to armor and things like that. So inside the biovore, it implodes. You can imagine what that looks like. It kind of gets sucked in, and then its own, which is really appropriate for my biovores, its own round like gets sucked back in and explodes as well. And so there's this kind of like thinning of the biovore, and then just an explosion as it like splatters out everywhere.
I imagine he's near
That's nasty.
Bridgehead at this point, and he'll just say, "Taken care of," and he'll just start running back.
Job done. Okay.
Done.
I also imagine when he slid into the trench, he had the missile launcher on his shoulder, not necessarily aimed, and just like slid.
Oh yeah. All right, so Captain Primer, please, during this combat, how did you do on the 6.2? Okay. Please roll me 1d4 and 1d10.
D4 is a 2.
Oh, okay.
D10 is a 9.
9. And please roll me a 1d90.
1D90.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because I know now. It's that same squad.
Yeah.
26.
You lose 9 men from 2nd platoon. However, you manage to effectively hold off all waves as they're coming in.
Perfect.
Okay.
Nobody of note died.
Nobody of note has died.
Oof. Second platoon's down to 81.
Captain Lancaster.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
I like that.
Hi.
The 04.
You're gonna hurt me. You're gonna hurt my feelings, Sheepy.
In between the waves, and like wading out of the wading out of the jungle, you see these much bigger, like 8 foot, 9 foot tall, multi-armed, carrying like weird implements, some of them kind of melee and stuff. Tyranid warriors.
Ooh. Okay.
Bigger, nastier.
They're do they look like they're leading like more of them behind? Like they're definitely they're target number 1 now. God.
You know the counter for Tyranid warriors. You just send out Demon Russes.
We don't have a whole bunch of Lehman Russes though.
You have the one for chimeras.
They want to
We do
explode
have
the
the one
same.
for-
I mean,
no,
they'll still
they-
explode.
All right. I'll take a look at the sniper team. Alrighty, boys. Looks like we have ourselves some bigger targets to hit. Make the shots count. And I'll take aim for them.
Okay.
So, should I roll for myself? Because I'm going to be shooting as well.
Absolutely.
Alright. Ballistic. Just regular straight ballistic. Minus 1.2.
Is that you or your?
That's mine.
Okay.
And then my...
It is plus 10, but yeah,
Oh, it is?
still
Oh, it's still minus 0.4 then.
minus 0.4.
Plus 10 for my troopers as well?
Yes.
Okay. Minus 1.3.
So during the fighting, you kind of position your snipers in like useful positions or to kind of try and take out. There's probably about 5 Tyranid warriors. Like 2 of them are charging forwards with one of the waves that's heading towards the thing. The other 3 are kind of like moving forward a bit slower.
Mm-hmm.
Please roll me a. There we go. Please roll me a. Actually, no, that's not going to matter right now. Sorry, carrying on.
Okay. If I see my shots like miss though, I might send in for some heavier shit. Oh!
Okay.
A lot of failed ballistic rolls from Sheepy there. That's probably a good sign.
The
That could have been really bad for you, so.
The warriors at the warriors at the back seem to have strange kind of guns that they're firing. However, all of the shots go wide, so you're not really sure what they are.
I fire again. I want to take aim at one of the ones at the back,
Okay.
and I'll let the others take shots at the ones that are running forward.
Plus 10 for you, plus 20 for the ones firing at the front.
0.8 success for me.
Okay.
Ugh, God, minus 2.5 for that.
So you line up and take a shot at one of them. Successfully hits. Roll me your damage, please.
Okay, this is with the sniper, so
Yes. No additionals though, because you didn't get additional degrees of success.
yeah. So it's just 1d10 plus 4, pen 6.
Okay.
The man stopper bullets. That's 13 damage.
Plus it's 14. Oh wait, have you got that the man-stoppers calculated?
The man-stopper's already calculated with the pen 6, yeah, because it's normally pen 3 with snipers, but with man-stopper bullets it's an extra pen 3, so it's pen 6.
So noted. Kind of like stumbles one of them, and then they're going to. Oh, that's not even the right thing. Sorry. It's there. And looking at this. Okay, yeah. Yeah. The shot hits one of them in what looks like a vital area. However, it keeps going.
Shit. Okay. Okay. So these ones look like they're a little tougher. Let's see if we can give them a little more fire. I want to see. Let me see here. I want to send in my sentinel.
Okay.
Or I want to bring it up at least to see if it can like try. Actually, what kind of support can we call in? Because I know we can call in artillery, but that doesn't really make any sense right now for this. Is there any other kind of support we can call in that I would know about?
Not really.
Roll up the
Okay.
chimeras.
We do have the chimeras.
You have the chimeras. You have the sentinel. You have your all of your like heavy weapons are in like defensive positions.
Mm-hmm.
You have your mortars, but again, they're mostly being used to
No, they still need to be doing stuff at the back.
as part of
Like-
the. Also,
like further over.
additionally, I'm gonna roll. No, you know what? You can roll this. Please roll me. That is a. Oh man, maths is not my friend right now. We'll say +7.
+7? To what roll?
8 + 7.
8 + 7?
Yeah,
5? 15?
15. Please roll me a d16.
1d16? Okay.
I was like, math, I was saying it and I forgot I was muted. I'm like, that's 15.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
I'm good
no,
at math.
it's me.
I added the numbers together and I was like, it's 5
Yeah,
with
so
an
you can
extra.
carry
Hold
the
on,
one.
there's 10.
You gotta.
It's 6. 6 for me.
Okay, so the one of the Tyranids like aims this weird kind of tubular weapon that it's been using and just like fires off a shot, goes like flying and sailing and just like smacks into the chest of one of your snipers, which just explodes in tendrils of like these weird like barbed things and actually like wraps around the throat of one of the spotter that was with the sniper, and like there's just this kind of pop as his head just goes flying off, like constricting and like just shreds the sniper apart. So take off another sniper and another spotter, please.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Ew.
Does this thing then just start like running round behind our lines, or?
No, this is
No,
this is coming
it's,
from in front of us.
Yeah, so this is coming from the Tyranid warrior.
No, I mean the projectile though, right? Like.
Oh no, it's a barbed strangler.
Okay, it was like
what those
have they
are?
got to the point of just firing other nids at us?
It's basically like a seed pod that explodes with like barbed vine tentacle things. It's gross.
Not really
Okay.
pleasant.
The sentinel wouldn't work well with that
It
because
just had a
if it gets-
hairball. It's okay.
Well, if the sentinel goes in and gets hit by one of those seed pods, it's going to tangle and basically be rendered useless. The chimeras might be fast enough to dodge it, but even then, they're still probably gonna get hit by some shit. So it's 2 at the back, right? That are firing those like the gun things, and then
There's
3 runners.
3 at the back, 2 at the front, but now the one at the back that hit your sniper is staying where it is, and the other 2 are moving forward, and they seem to be like dropping stuff and
Dropping stuff? What are they dropping?
They like drop their weapons, the things that they were using.
Oh, so they're just running forward without the guns then. All right. Okay. I'm gonna Vox over to get the Sentinel then coming in.
Okay.
Leanne, get Corporal Sheridan on the line. We need a little more firepower. Something that'll be a little bit more their size. And once I call that in, I will take aim at this the one at the back there. And I'm gonna tell the rest of my snipers to also aim at the one in the back.
+10 and +10.
All right. +10. 0.7 success for me. And flat success for my snipers.
Roll me damage for both, please.
Okay. All right, so flat damage and flat damage. 11 and 11. Wow, shit.
Okay. The first shot comes from you, and kind of like hits it flat in the chest and kind of staggers it backwards a little bit, and then multiple shots from the other sniper teams all zone in and just like perforate the thing's chest, and then one goes like straight through his head, and it like collapses onto its like legs, and is just kind of like slumped there dead. However, at this point, 2 of the Tyranid warriors have managed to make it to your front line, charging. So, pardon me.
Oh.
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 Oh. Oh, okay.
Oh no, that's a natural.
That's a super crit.
Yeah, natural one from Sheepy on a weapon skill roll.
That's
there.
a big crit.
No.
Someone's in more bits than they're meant to be.
No, this is not good.
We need to kill those warriors, by the way. They're synapse Tyranids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think that's what Fandy was trying to do.
What the
no!
fuck?
Oh,
What
that got
the
even
fuck?
worse.
Are you serious?
And crit on
Super
damage?
crit and then crit on damage.
Jesus.
Please roll me 2d4.
Me? Okay.
Why is it always the 12th? At least it's 2 different squads.
Okay.
It's the conflicting forces of Sheep Dice and Van Dice.
Yeah, seriously. Please roll me ridiculous.
Quick.
Please roll me 3d10.
Someone did roll evil, Sheepy, finally.
376.
You lose 16 men from first platoon, just torn apart before they managed to take down the Tyranid warrior with like concentrated fire.
Holy shit, okay. 100 minus 16 is 84.
Correct.
And please roll me 1d100. Wait, did I say first or second platoon?
You said first for
You
that.
said
one.
first.
Sorry,
first
that
platoon.
was second. That was second platoon.
That was second platoon. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
So then, that's 69 I have left in second platoon.
Yes.
Nice.
I rolled a 2.
You're ridiculous. Just
What do you mean?
putting that out there.
I am a.
You also lose Staff
What?
Sergeant Hayes.
Yeah, that's why you're ridiculous.
Wow.
I don't know how you manage this. It's a D100, and you're just like, yep,
I'll roll it
NCOs,
too.
get them.
Wait, that was a bad roll for my part?
Yeah, 1
Yeah,
and 2 are
like the lower the
leaders.
roll, the worse
Like,
it is for that one.
wait-
Yeah.
I'm guessing it was which person out of the 100 in the squad. So
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
1 would be the lieutenant and 2 would be the staff sergeant.
And then
Correct.
anything below would be, or unless you had somebody else in your.
It's supposed to.
No!
It's supposed to be the less troops you have, the more likely it is. But for you, apparently, it just doesn't matter.
So that means both my lieutenant and my staff sergeant in second platoon are gone.
Yes.
Uh-oh, it's
Roll
just
me a
chaos in there.
willpower with -20 on your troopers, company troopers, please.
This is gonna be virtually impossible. They're
Yeah.
Can't point out, is this the time where it could take place?
minus 2.4.
Would you
Okay.
say, Bentham, you cut out?
The chat was saying, is this the time where it could happen?
You
cut
cut
out
out
again.
again.
You cut out again at the same word. Just the end
Reroll.
part. Oh, they went.
Can I
Can she reroll?
I don't know if I. No, it's already done.
You could re-roll the willpower, I guess.
There's.
I don't know
the,
if you want to do
The
that.
DC
though.
is too high. Like
yeah,
it's,
DC is
Yeah.
a 12.
I would have to
that's
get a
not
12 or
terrible.
lower.
Yeah,
Um,
30. I don't think you're gonna beat a 36 there.
I don't think so either. Fuck.
What this effectively means is I'm gonna put a marker by second platoon for now, with no one ready to lead them unless you want to take command.
Or
They're going to be
somebody else.
they're going to be a lot more ineffective
I'm
than
actually-
they would usually be.
If I if that news comes back to me, I want to move Staff Sergeant Dunnerk to lead second platoon.
At this point, with the failure like that, a staff sergeant isn't going to cut it. A lieutenant may cut it if you're lucky.
Then Sabrina Till. That
Whoa.
would leave Staff Sergeant Dunnerk in first platoon leading it.
Well, hold that thought. Please roll me 60-10.
Yeah, because this is affecting your other squad.
Little shapy.
This is the crit one.
31 total.
Could be so much worse. You
It really
lose
could.
31 soldiers in first platoon. By the
Okay.
time
8-1, 8-1, 8-1. That's a very interesting.
8-1,
roll.
8-1, 8-1, 5, 8.
Very interesting roll.
The ones were huge there for you, though.
Yeah, the ones were good.
Yeah.
So
That also puts it to a 69.
that's also, jeez, what is? Okay.
This episode brought to you by 69. We just keep rolling them. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm a child, okay?
And please roll
Thank
me.
you, chat. Thank you.
Please roll me 2.
Wasn't that low. 31 out of it. It's not that low.
Please roll me 2 D
69s?
34s.
Oh.
2D
Crits.
34s.
Yeah.
The 68.
With the crit one and the crit damage as well, it's just more likely that an officer's gonna get taken. 2 15s. No, you're fine.
Really?
So
Good.
Lieutenant Till and Staff Sergeant Donnock are currently fine. The 2
Okay.
Tyranids who charged the line have been taken care of.
Thank
There are
God.
2 more
Okay.
charging and 1 more at the back. You
Okay.
can. Oh, sorry. The one at the back has been killed. So
No, I
that-
killed the one
that
in the
was
back, so
fine.
there's 2 more
So there's
coming.
2 more charging.
All right.
You also have an ineffective platoon
Okay.
Which needs someone to take command.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take control of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna give the sniper over to the sniper squad. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep it with me. I may as well, right? Unless it's gonna be like too heavy or something. I'm gonna be like, hold the line. I'm gonna go help the second platoon. And
All right,
I'll
Catherine.
hop all over there.
Please roll me a command with a -10.
All right. Command -10.
Oh no.
-0.5.
Not too bad though.
That's not terrible.
Yeah,
You can
Well,
reroll
at
if you want.
59.
that's true.
Yeah, you know what? I'll re-roll one. I may as well.
Oh no.
We're running
still
out
have
of
one more?
rerolls early.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm like worried. I'm like, we're only like halfway through. Not even. We still have like 45 minutes.
What's worse? -1.8.
Okay. Please roll me 3 ballistics +20 for your snipers.
Okay.
They're still trying to take out those 2 Tyranids.
-1.5. Oh, for my sorry, that's from the wrong sheet here. Hold on.
Good for the gander.
It's the same ballistic skill though, so. Uh, 0.3 success, 2.5 success.
Okay, so please roll me 3 damage.
Three sniper damage. Okay.
Yeah, because it's an additional D10 for the second one, so we'll just go.
May
with
as well
the
just take
three
all
damage.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, 5, 12, and 7.
Kind of spattering, like
Bit in there.
slows one of them
24.
down a little bit, but
Yeah.
not much.
Oh.
And they also reach the line.
Fuck me. Okay.
Hey, you're in the line now too.
Well, I've shifted over a bit, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
That's not good. That's a 5.9. And a
Where is my
6.1
Sentinel?
Success from Sheepy.
Oh yeah, we gotta remember to call out our numbers. I think we
At
haven't been
least
doing that because it's
start
been...
crits.
Please roll
Okay.
me 2d4.
24 and 28.
That's a lot of damage, but no crits.
Yep.
3 and a 1.
Okay,
Oh, one's
please
getting hit again.
please roll me so that will be 2d10.
Three and a 6.
You lose 9 troops from 3rd platoon.
Okay. So I'm at
which-
75.
And then please roll me a d75.
Okay.
Just don't roll a 1.
Because
Is this how many are
I
gonna be
think
left
one would be
over?
yourself.
No. This is who, if a command leader gets hit.
31.
31. Oh, that's good.
Fine. And then please roll me so unfortunate. 3d10.
Fucking hell.
I think it's your first platoon, right?
13 total.
That could be a lot worse too.
Yeah, you lose 13 from 1st platoon.
Okay,
And
so
please
I'm
roll
down
me
to 56.
56, yes.
Yeah, 1d56.
2d56, please. Just don't roll a 1 or a 2, you'll be fine.
Did it? I can't tell if it rolled.
Hey, it's a 42 and a 41.
42 and 41.
Okay.
High numbers, high numbers.
Your line's taking a bit of battering. The Tyranid warriors have really like pushed in and done some damage. Also, please roll me 1d10 and a D69.
This is 42 and 41.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Does she need to?
Okay, that's a 5 on the 1d10 and a 5 on the 1d69.
Okay. You managed to you managed to kind of like nominally hold the broken platoon. They're not very effective, and the Hormigants do pierce the line. They only kill 5 of the troops though, and no threat to yourself, which is now a severe possibility. Please roll me another command.
Okay. So do I lose another 5 from second platoon then?
Yes, you are now on 64.
64, yeah. All right. Before, like, after that wave hits, can I, like, try to inspire the troops a little? While I'm going, I guess?
Yeah.
All right, so once we kind of, like, sit in there, I'll kind of just put my chin up and just be like, all right, you lot. You want to see the shore again? You want to have dinner? We're gonna have to make sure all of these ones are dead. We might lose some of them. And by God, we might have to experiment with leg soup, but I will not be going back there without you with me and the rest of those baddies dead. You ready to take them on?
Plus 20 on your command roll.
All right.
Oh!
7 degrees of success.
Hoorah!
You won't be
We're
required.
here too.
We're here too.
You won't be required to roll a willpower to rally to see if they rally. I was going to give you a bonus based on your command, but with that command, you just rally them, and they kind of like very quickly, with the help of the 1-4 who've come over from the 1-4 line, like shore up the defenses and like reposition better on the line.
My boys.
At that point, you all receive a vox call from HQ.
Okay.
This is a message to all commanders of companies. The Aeronautica Corps has been destroyed. There is no more air support available.
Bloody hell.
The Armor
Sounds like we're gonna
Corps
have
is
garbage.
currently still engaged with the enemy, however things are looking dire. So do not expect backup from the Armor Corps either. Hold and proceed.
Primal will simply go across the Vox to all the other captains. He'd be like, keep one soldier's eye to the sky. We never know what that nest we heard about when those gargoyles will hit our line.
I forgot about the gargoyles.
Well, so
Stay
now
strong
it's
and
like,
hold
they'll be
fast.
busy on the Tempestus line. The Air Force will have them occupied, and it'll be fine. It won't affect it.
Oh my God, we're so fucked.
Primer will say, stay strong and hold fast.
All right.
I'm with you till the end.
Yeah, I'm like in the trench, so I probably don't hear as much, but I'll just, I'll tell my folks to just respond that I've heard them.
Rickenbacker will respond to primers and be like, "May the Emperor bless you all."
I'm just in the box.
Your Vox caster's just following you around holding
Yeah,
it
it's just like-
as you're doing combat stuff.
Die, you Tyranid sons of bitches!
Oh, hey, Electra just rolled stealth. It got a minus 0.9, but we
That's
can
a
say
positive 0.5.
Positive 0.5. It's coming for you, Vandy. No, just kidding.
It's coming for all of us.
Well, they
1.5. It's
usually go
getting
for
better.
commanders.
It's learning.
They usually go for like lieutenant and commanders. So.
No!
Is that a crit?
Weapon skill
7.4?
7.3.
That's,
It
I
is
don't
a
think
crit.
it's
It's a 2.
that's
Yeah, it's
a
a
2
crit.
rolled.
2.3.
I feel like we're about to have some bad times.
Scheiße.
They're doing.
Now
Oh,
the
this is
question
not
is who's
good.
getting
Those
hit
are a
with
lot
the-
of damage.
That's not
That's
good.
some
So
damage.
for the podcast people, we had Sheepy rolled a lictor stealth 3 times, minus 0.9, 0.5, and 1.5. Then he rolled for a lictor's weapon skill, 7.3 and a 2.3 degrees of success. The 7.3 is a crit. And then 2 Ren damages from the lictor, 21 damage and a 19 damage, both pen 3. Hey, you want to
So,
tell us what the fuck happened?
Yeah, who's getting hit here?
So, Captain Rickenbacker,
Yay.
Oh no.
God.
Is that my 80 something? It was not a good thing.
you get voxed by. Have a look here. Lieutenant Fidelari.
Captain, we have experienced some very advanced tactics assaulting our line. The enemy form into a wave and then coalesce to a point and then hit us where they think we are weakest. We are doing our best to hold out, but the tactic is extremely effective.
Rickenbacker goes over. He sees
Go ahead.
Rickenbacker over to Rampart. Change up the tactics.
But yes, sir, what would you like us to do instead?
Instead of forming a shield wall, create a basin. Push them in. Grenade.
Very well.
Can you please roll me a command on your roll a command for yourself, please, actually, first.
Okay.
Get it.
It's 0.
It's a 69
Oh my
again!
god, how?
This episode is just the 69!
Oh, I'm like having a heart.
Can I get some nice in the chat?
It's a success. The 0's the success, though.
And a plus 10 weapon skill roll for your company troops.
Okay. Would this be for the grenade or?
This will be to actually form.
Oh, just a weapon
the-
skill. Weapon skill. All right.
Yeah.
Plus 10.
Call this episode nice.
Oh my god. Minus 2.3. Do I re-roll it?
Maybe your call. How many rerolls do you have?
I have 1
No,
left.
Oh, you did use
Nope, save it. Nope, save it.
Okay.
Nope, save
I just
it.
don't have really great weapon skill. Well, I guess it's our troops, so it's different.
Roll me 2d10, please.
Shit. 2 and an 8.
You lose 10 troops from Rampart. Please
Oh, you're
roll
doing
me.
it. I was gonna do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Please roll.
90.
Please roll me to 1d 100. 1d90. Sorry.
Yeah,
Should be
90.
fine, but it's always worth checking just because we have Vandy here.
71.
You're the only one who kills your NCOs. That's all I can say.
Do I
First
lose-
of all, I resemble that remark.
71.
Yeah, I think you're safe. You
Okay.
won't lose it.
Yeah, I only like Rampart. My second platoon only has Idlari in there, so it's like.
So,
But they are really good at like taking initiative and doing something different. So I figured changing up the tactic, they might be able to do it well.
yeah. After more fire and, more sounds of battlefield from your HQ, you get voxed up again by Fidelere.
Captain, they are retreating. We are endeavoring to... requesting permission to chase them down and try and destroy them.
Please roll me a willpower.
Oh, yeah.
For the company, the company troops.
Okay, I think I get some bonuses to willpower rolls, right?
Not
Right.
to resist frenzy, I don't think.
Yeah, I think the frenzy counteracts that.
Oh, they're frenzied right now?
Well, they're trying not to be, but
Okay. I think it's if it's more of like if we try to sacrifice something, then we get the +10 to retreat from combat. We get a +10. Okay. Although, if we have the reliquary with us, as long as the reliquary remains in the squad's possession, all squad members gain +10 bonus to willpower test.
But is it in
And
the
count-
squads?
Yeah, I guess it's
It's in the
technically.
the platoons do have their own reliquary, so it would count in this case.
Yeah,
yes.
because we
So you get a
possessing the
+10.
unshakable. Okay, cool. Yeah, trying, man. I was like, come on, Iron Brigades, we gotta have something. All right, so I get a +10 to the roll.
Get it.
1.1.
You got it. You're over
Okay.
40. Nice. Nice.
In that case, it is down to you. They don't immediately charge off, and
I think Rickenbacker kind of comes over and is like, Rampart, how many are left?
There is about half of what attacked us. They peeled off once we initiated the new tactic.
What is the surface area of the location you're in?
Cheapy needs a clarification on what you mean.
Like, what does it look like? Do they have is it like open space, trees?
It's big open space, still trees. About 150 meters maybe.
Okay. I think she... Go up until you have range with combat shotgun. Do not go into the trees. It could be a trap.
Very well. We will advance with shield wall and shotgun.
So, I need to make some rolls.
It's called the last ditch, not the last tree line.
Oh no.
Oh, hey, a zoanthrope.
Those are great.
No.
It succeeded just enough.
0.7, yeah.
So this is... Oof, okay.
It's like, oh no. I'm not that familiar with zoanthropes.
Well, I think we had one earlier.
They
It was not good.
Are they brain creatures? They're definitely brain creatures.
They're big floaty brain boys.
Yeah.
That could have been a lot worse.
I rolled
27.
60-10, and
A lot of
Relatively
fours and
nice.
That
twos.
is insanely low for 60-10.
average is 33.
Is it because the lowest it can be is 6 and the highest it can be is 60?
Please roll me one
It's
Adds up.
54.
d20.
Divided by 2 is
1d20.
Yes.
Just interesting.
27
Okay.
plus 6. You're right, it
The
is.
average of a
11?
D10
You
is,
did it right.
is 5.5.
Captain, this is Lieutenant Fidelere. We have been hit by some unknown projectile. It has taken out 27 of our men. We are slowly pulling back, but we do not know where the shot came from.
Figure out where that location came from and what it is, and we will try to take it out.
Yes, Captain.
Sorry, take 27 off second platoon.
Second platoon. Okay.
Yeah, just to put this in perspective, the Zoanthrope got a 1.7 success and then got to
It's
kill
63.
6d10 people.
I know. I'm lucky. 60. So I'm at 63. The Rampart is at 63.
I would like to say that's a 0.7 success and not 0.7. Oh my god.
Please roll me a awareness and scrutiny on your company troops.
Yeah.
I imagine
Awareness.
there's no pluses.
I'm
for
not
this.
good at this. Well, yeah, we're not that great at it. Awareness. Minus 1.1 and scrutiny.
You have a box ticked for those, right?
No. Well, for awareness, but not scrutiny. 1. Somehow,
Oh,
scrutiny.
that's security.
Crit success.
It's a security.
It's not
oh,
scrutiny.
yeah, sorry,
Sorry.
that's the security.
I do have a check mark in scrutiny. 2.7, even better though.
There you go. Not a crit success, but still a success.
It would have been it would have been if it was a 2. It still would have been. It would have been better because the 33 versus the 12. But it's It's
Yeah.
What happens.
4. I mean, the thing with the
What does
rules
it
that
mean?
Sheepy does is like we don't know what it means.
Exactly.
You know, we're
so-
usually
We're learning
this is the
some of
thing.
it, but some we're
Terrifying.
like, what does it mean?
We're usually safe if we're in the middle, but the minute it's higher or lower, you're just like, we're either fucked or we're okay. Like,
A 1d4 could mean which
Don't
one
know.
of the 4 companies it decides to focus on.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
oh,
Captain,
yeah.
Captain, this is Lieutenant Kirsa de Vend. We have spotted a floating enemy in the tree line. It seems to be powering up some kind of attack, we think. What are your orders?
Can I send
Kill snipers.
my Rainmakers on that? Which is my artillery
Rainmakers.
squad, my mortars.
Yes, absolutely. It will be with your successful spot, it'll be a ballistic skill with +10.
Okay. I say over to Bastion, this is Rickenbacker. Keep your eye on that thing. I'm going to send the Rainmakers. Okay, and
Affirm, Captain.
Rainmakers will attempt. So what is this going to be? It's going to be a ballistics +10, you said?
+10, yes.
Alright, here we go. Come on, make it rain! 0.2.
It's a success.
It's a success, barely.
Yeah, so you receive a report from your Rainmakers of successful hits, however not a kill.
Makes sense.
Also, can I just say I love the name of your artillery squad. Rainmakers.
Thanks. I tried to name all of them.
lead.
Mine's just called
Hallelujah.
Volley.
Volley's
They're
good.
led by Volley.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't even
named
have an
mine,
artillery
I should
squad.
probably do that.
Okay.
Volley and Battery are my 2 commanders in artillery squad.
Holy, 3.5 from Zoanthrope on my first platoon, I'm guessing.
So it
Because
sounds-
it'll do.
roll me 3d10, please.
Who?
You.
Me? Oh, one. 3d10, you said?
Yes, please.
Ooh,
4,
that's
4, and 3.
You
Which is
take
11.
11 casualties on first platoon.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
the
what's
synapse
happening here
creatures.
is that Sheepy and the players both prayed to RN Jesus really, really hard this past week. And she's looking down on us and saying, you know what? Let them battle it out.
That puts platoon 1, which is Ward, at 89.
You do not have to roll to see if Lieutenant Kalos is injured. Because he has a thing because of his faith.
Oh yeah, he sounds.
Yeah, but basically, the deal with him is his faith protects him. So every time there's a threat to him, you roll a d2. If it's a 2, then he has to roll to see if he dies. If it's a 1, he doesn't.
What?
Wow,
That's
nice.
intense.
That's so good.
Oh my god,
That's
Robert.
broken as fuck.
Robert, you're really leaving your life up to fate, I guess.
It was one of the features.
What does he
yeah.
What does he say as like this thing is coming down at him, and it died. It just misses him.
It stand fast, warriors of the Emperor. We do not need armor. Faith is our armor. We do not need shields. Our faith is our shields, our belief. And then, you know.
Nice, I
And
like it.
like there's an explosion and like 11 of the 11 of his platoon just get blown apart. He's like, hold fast and hold strong.
Like it doesn't change. He just keeps going.
Yeah, it's like a little wind like whips his hair and he's fine.
Oh my god.
I just picture him standing, like explosions all around him, and he's the last person standing. He's like, my faith protects, and he's just on this little piece of dirt, and it's like a crater all around him, but he's in the center and
Their
he's fine.
Their faith was not strong enough.
There you go. Oh my god.
Could
This seems to work. Fair dues.
this will actually be Tyler, please roll me a D100.
$75.
Okay. In that case, yep.
It's not that terrible with a D100.
Oh, Bentham, please roll me a D100, please.
Uh-oh.
So Tyler got a 75. Bentham got a
got a
5.
5.
It's either really good or really bad.
Why do you always do this to me? Okay, fine. Well then,
Okay,
Vandy,
pretty good.
Vandy, you don't need to roll a D100.
Well, I rolled an 86 and I got a zoanthrope, and you guys
Wait.
got
Yeah, I got a biovore for my 30.
yeah, you got a 30.
So I imagine I'm
I'm
getting
waiting for the
something pretty
card
bad
effects.
now.
I'm ready. Send it.
Do I have to roll a
You
D100?
know what card
No,
effects?
you're fine.
work?
Oh fuck. Okay.
I got a plan. It's a terrible plan, but it is a plan.
Okay.
Captain Rickenbacker, is there anything? Do you want to proceed, or do you want to hold the line with the zoanthrope?
So the zoanthrope is floating in the air, right?
It's
and-
kind of hovering. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's how it be.
So Bastion has an eye on it, and Rainmakers hit it, but they didn't take it out, right?
No, they hit around it. There were some confirmed hits, and it seems to have taken like some damage, but it's not enough to do anything lethal.
How
Still
far up away is it?
160, 170 meters.
Okay, so not something you could really like throw a grenade at or something.
Not really.
So the mortars are probably my best bet.
Yeah.
Could I also no, I probably don't want to do that. I was thinking like, could we use chimeras to like shoot? Because those have guns on them too.
Your chimeras are being used for
Like transport.
logistical and transport.
Yeah.
But you could send it out. The problem is it like the zoanthrope is using some form of weaponry that you're not familiar with.
Like it's like charging up or something is what
Yeah,
Rampart said.
It's explosive and fairly damaging.
Also, remember the 12th and the 1-4 have their chimeras with each other.
Yeah, so I think I'll have them, like, I think Rickenbacker will be like, Rainmakers, fire more rain.
Make
call
it
in.
pour.
Make it pour.
Block out the sun with our arrows.
It's spitting.
Please roll me a ballistic skill with a plus 20 because you have it zeroed now.
I'm gonna re-roll that, I think. Should I
Huh?
re-roll it, you think, you guys?
Your target is a 55, so
Maybe not.
Your call.
No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit it even if I re-rolled, right?
I mean, 55 is definitely very achievable, but Chad is saying yes, reroll. It would be
Chat,
her
you want-
last reroll.
You want me to? It's my last re-roll, you guys. We're not even halfway through the show. I think I'm gonna not do
I'm gonna
it.
save that. then.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna save it. Sorry,
it's a
homies.
synapse creature, though.
Yeah,
I
awkward
don't
moment when
know.
you use your rerolls and then like later on it's like you failed your roll to not die.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we just take it. Oh no. It's Ward again.
Zoe is the other commander and the reason for the tactics.
Oh my god, 3.3 degrees of success. We losing some boys.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, their attack formations should be named different storm
That-
types. I like that.
That's worse. That's not good.
32. He rolled a 7, a 1, an 8, 8, 8. Oh, he's dead.
You have to roll.
Oh
you
no!
have to roll.
Rapper has to
No.
roll for his life.
So you lose 32, which takes you to 57. So roll me a d57, please.
Okay. Six. Don't
Worse.
lose Callus.
You hear like a big explosion of some kind, and reports are flooding back to you that this thing in the tree line is firing, and etc. However, you also hear a
That didn't sound
very,
good.
very loud explosion, a bit further in the distance, but a lot louder. As all of you see multiple planes do a fly over the trench line, and then just on the perimeter of the jungle, bomb. Like it's probably well, for each of you, it's like a good 100, 200 planes fly over
Whoa.
and bomb this tree line.
As aeronautics just said,
Wait,
we
what?
do not have planes. We're like, what?
Yeah, they said
What
the
is
aeronautica
happening?
is gone.
Yeah,
What's going on?
By the way, people because people kept telling me to send artillery. I was told via Voxcom that there was no aeronautica.
Well, artillery is
Yeah.
not aeronautics.
Or yeah, sorry.
Additionally, you'll get a report, Captain Rickenbacker, that the enemy floater is completely engulfed in flames, and once the flames clear, it is like on its side and dead. And you hear,
This is all company commanders.
Aye.
The relief force has arrived.
Leaf.
Hold for orders and hold for a possible attack. HQ out.
Thank the Emperor.
That Adaptus Mechanicus that we heard was coming.
so
Reload the rainmakers.
you hear
Dinner's on me tonight, boys.
you hear a massive scream, like of multiple screeches and screaming and etc. from the jungle line as a giant blob of Tyranids just mass charge the line. Hormigans and Gene Stealers.
Okay. All right.
Here it is.
I'm ready.
That's the
We're
sound
ready.
of them knowing they've lost.
So,
Hold the line, everyone.
captains, please roll me a command, -20.
Minus 20?
-20.
Damn, son.
They're being charged by all remaining nids, so that's reasonable.
3.4, son. Bandy got a 2.2.
-0.7.
Yeah!
And they've got a
Yes.
2.4.
2.4. Ooh.
Do I
Tyler got
reroll
minus
or
12
does my
wants their
6
dinner.
affect it?
It's just 0.7, so it's not as bad.
It's not
up
that
to you.
bad.
Do you have
I could
how many
get
rerolls
worse.
do you
I
have?
only have one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep the -0.7.
That's up to you. That's your call, but we still have 2 more hours, man.
Do I get a
ahead
bonus
and
for
eat 'em
being
alive,
one in
boys.
this case? I'll take the -0.7. I'm worried it'll just get worse, so because I have to hit a 58, I rolled a 55.
In that case, with your company troops, please roll me a ballistics. Captain Rickenbacker with +30, Captain Lancaster with +20, Captain Lime with +20, and Captain Primer with -10.
Ballistics on our sheet or ballistics on our troop sheet?
The trooper sheets,
Okay.
company trooper sheet, yeah.
It's okay. It doesn't matter because I crit 1.
Dang.
Oh!
1.6
fucker.
for me.
Unbelievable. Unfucking believable.
Tyler has such good luck sometimes. It's crazy.
Tyler, who are you? Are you like you're like a luck monster?
Like even in the
Alright, so-
darkest of
Beautiful.
days, he makes it through.
All right, so
That's a
Lime got a
3.2
2.
crit one.
Sorry, so oh my gosh, that's a crit 1/1.
Yep.
So Primer got a crit 1 on ballistics. Lancaster with a 2.7. Rickenbacker with a 1.6 and Lime with a 4.3. All
I'm sitting
successes.
pretty on a 4.3.
4.3.
4.3.
So,
Three.
Pri-
I like saying it like that.
Me too.
Props if you get the
Vandy,
reference.
please roll me. Please roll me 2d10.
A 7 and a 9.
You lose 16 from first platoon.
Okay. I'm down to 40 for first platoon.
Roll me 3 more 2d10s, please.
Okay. Okay.
I like the 4.3.
That's a 9. That's a 10. And that's a 16.
So you
Is that
lose
for each one?
9, 10, and 16 respectively from your platoons.
Okay.
There you got the reference. You get the points.
Captain Rickenbacker will be 4 2d10s for your platoons.
Oh no.
Captain Lime, it'll be 1d10
Oh,
for each of your
no.
platoons.
8, 1, 10, and 5.
1d10.
and Captain Primer, because you're such a dick.
I'll roll mine
It's
all at once.
1d5 for each of your platoons.
Oh, so that would be roll.
So this I have to
45.
remove 24 from every platoon.
No, if you roll 2d10 for each platoon, then you can.
And it's 1d5 for me for each platoon.
It's
right?
1d5 for you.
So-
It was 1d10 for each of mine, wasn't it?
Yes.
I lost
4,
2,
2,
1,
4,
7, and
and
10.
At least you got high numbers.
So the
there.
first one is like I lose 8 from first squad, 1 from second, 10 from. Okay, all right, I'll do that.
Oh, I like this because the 2 goes into my worst one, which is the one that already had troops lost. Everyone else is losing troops. So they got to keep theirs. They played
I got 49 in squad 1. Whew.
Hold on, I gotta check my mic.
This is the first hit my safeguard group has taken, and my bastion. All right.
So,
Yeah, I did all right. 96, 79, 96, 95 is how many troops I have.
And 49, 62, 90, 95.
that's some good rolling.
That was
I
a
have a
clutch
little
one.
less.
That was a clutch one.
Keep in mind, it was like the worst was 2d10 for you, and that's with successes. So you did real good keeping them alive as you did.
Yeah.
So
And you also had that like epic situation earlier. I'm sorry.
the battle dies down as the last few Hormigants and Gene Stealers rampaging across the line are killed, and silence descends on the battlefield. The planes have like swooped around and headed back towards the Imperial occupied zone. There is some radio chatter reporting things going on, but for now, it seems like you have managed to hold the line. You are all on the front line. No, actually, Rickenbacker isn't. Rickenbacker's still in the command tent. So
I mean, Primer he had done the missile launcher and then
Rockets,
went
yeah.
back. So
okay, so you'd be back at your command HQ then, yeah.
Yep.
I'm sitting in the trench covered in mud and blood and dirt and shit.
Being a
Primer's
badass.
Primer's gonna come across the Vox and say, well, to his soldiers, not across the whole line, and he'd just say, "All right, men, you've earned it. Light up your low stick, put another behind the ear, but be ready."
There's a very slight relaxing among the platoons, but nothing like slovenly. Just kind of like, we have a breather for a second, make the most of it. And then there's like the small amount
Meanwhile,
of chatter and
Rickenbacker is like, grab all the bodies you can. Let us put them, get them prepared. Like that is, we're like putting bodies, like stacking bodies and getting them prepared for the reliquary stuff.
Primer's bodies are just in a pile, and everybody's standing around with throwing one low stick in, and the rest smoking. And it's just like it's a pretty small pile for them.
And I imagine Sergeant Chaplain Nolan, because he's a sergeant now,
he
is
is
doing some like prayers as the bodies are being like added.
I'm helping the rest of the troops bring my many deceased and lining them all up.
Oh yeah, do we have to send like a Chimera or something to go grab those and put them? Because you agreed to like add them to our.
I like, you guys are too far at this point.
Yeah,
so
at this point,
I'm
yeah.
like, at this point we're kind of just doing our thing for the shore, but there's no water around, so we can't like set them out. But we'll line them up, and we'll put the lieutenants, staff sergeants, like the higher ups, just kind of like lined up right above in order. And when I would bring Silvat's body and put it down and like close her eyes and just kind of sit there. My goodness, you were fucking bonkers, Sylvat, but you had a method to your madness. Thank you for your service. And I'll go over to the next one, and poor Hayes. Oh God. You're finally able to go back to the shore there, Hayes. I know you never were able to. But you're back there now. I know it.
Sergeant Freedy walks up to you, sign of the Aquila. Permission to loot the bodies, Captain, as they would have wished.
That's so
we have this
freely.
sad moment where everyone's like roll feels in chat, and then Sheepy's like, "Can I have your stuff?"
Waste not, want not, Captain.
It's like tradition, right?
This is how he gets it
one
from
thing
the
off the body.
Yep.
Gotta do the rights first. If you wanna have first pick, you're gonna have to do the rights.
Oh, it's what they would have wanted, Captain.
Rights first, then the loot. We have a method.
Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. I'll get everything organised right now.
Yeah. Don't be pilfering nothing until everything's done.
As he already has stuff he's pilfering.
He's
on.
probably taken so much shit. Yeah, no, like so I imagine our shore tradition is to first make sure that everyone's kind of dressed in their best stuff, and then like everyone, instead of like giving something to the body, everyone takes something, you know, and it goes in order of like how much they meant. It's almost like an inheritance, right? Like how much they meant to someone. So there's a lot of fighting on like who meant more to this one person and who deserves to have what.
Really is always like, I meant the most to everybody.
Really gets a lot of shit because he can speak. God, but yeah, so we would all lay them out in all their finery, like do all the rites and everything, and then we go to like our best friends first, take something to remember them by, and then, you know, it's like a reverse. Yeah.
I'll have 2 legs and
No, I don't take the body parts.
just kidding.
Oh my God. But then if we were on the shore, we would set them out to sea.
Yeah, who
thing,
gets but like the legs thing? I thought you guys had the legs for legs.
If the legs are chopped off, okay, I can't be doing some heresy right now. I'm in the Imperial Legion. There's only so much I can do here. You know, if there's some legs lying around, you know, they might go missing. But till then,
your Voxes all report activity from HQ.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask if we could reposition troops at all in any way.
oh yeah, I was gonna.
Oh yeah,
do that
you
after.
you can get things set up for another defense if needed. But,
So
yeah.
I arranged some stuff as well. I turned to Staff Sergeant Howard, like, whether or not you believe in your abilities, you're acting commander of first platoon for the moment.
Yes, sir.
Commander,
I'll
you
try
get-
to do my best.
You lost your commander. This platoon can have the first recaf break. And then
Thank you very much, sir.
on the Vox. Get on the Vox. Platoon, second and third platoons, you're on duty till first are done with the recaf break. Fourth, I want you to travel down the line and work on shoring up everyone's defenses.
Okay.
I would
and-
also like to potentially combine my first and second platoon because they have a combined 95. So and that way Sabrina Till and Staff Sergeant Dunnerk will actually be able to lead them.
Okay.
They're going to be called the New Wave Break or the White Crest, we'll call them.
So coming over your Voxes from HQ.
White Crest.
To all company commanders, congratulations on holding Initial reports from Recon indicate that is the final attack we will be seeing for the moment, at the very least. The Tyranid hordes have appeared, for now at least, to have disappeared into the jungle. For the commanders, list of losses in this battle. Major Loud and Clear, killed in action, Lictor infiltration. Captain Shifter, killed in action, Gene Sealer ambush. Major Cynthia Briggs, direct hit by Biovore artillery, killed in action.
What?
Body was lost.
That's
You knew
even
that one.
worse for
Oh,
them.
no.
What? We don't lose bodies.
Shifter getting killed is
Oh right,
insane.
yeah, body lost.
Shifter's
Captain.
one of the 10.
Yeah.
Briggs
Shifter's
is like,
I bet
she's-
Shifter's fine. He and they haven't found him, so they assume he's dead. That's my guess.
Iron Brigade, Captain Berger, killed in action, enemy fire. Major Thea Aceron, 12th Lightfoot, killed in action.
May we find you upon the shore.
Captain Dax Harris, 12th Lightfoot, killed in melee with Raveners holding the line.
Good death.
Major Cord, 1-4 Assault Pioneers, indirect friendly fire, killed in action.
Wait, was he the guy we artilleried in like the at the beginning?
Mm-mm.
This is like happening somewhere
Mortars.
else.
That's so funny.
That's really funny.
That's like
the
you just
recap.
pulled a 12th, just so you know.
God damn it!
Captain Robert Sly, 1-4 Assault Pioneers, killed in action, enemy ambush. Major Ragorn Gravid, killed in action by enemy gargoyles after taking down a harpy.
Gravid's dead.
Grab it.
Damn.
Captain Craston, 9th Kyrians, killed by Lictor infiltration. Hold for more orders. You'll be relieved soon.
Should have sent Cumberbitch in.
Yeah, the chat says who is left? Cumberditch. Cumberditch is who is left.
Yeah,
So,
Gravid's been with us since the and so has Cynthia.
Yeah.
We were like the beginning. Dang.
additional info that you'll
He
get.
did kill
pretty-
Harpy, you're right, guys.
He did
Sorry,
kill
go ahead,
Harpy,
Cheapy.
but yeah. Additional info that you'll get is that Major Briggs went down defending your hill, was basically overwhelmed and died defending it. So, Captain Shifter was ambushed by Gene Stealers while trying to deal with the remnants of the Tempestus Line Tyranids.
Chet's like, she found a hill to die on.
That's one hell to die on.
Horrible.
Uh,
But I like it.
so
Wow.
congratulations. You've held your ground. You've managed to put up a hell of a defense. And we'll see what comes next after the break.
Whew. All right. We'll see y'all after the break. Bye. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the last ditch. The last ditch.
The
last
second
ditch.
part, last ditch.
The second part of the
ditch.
last ditch. Take it away, Sheepy. We hurting. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. So,
Oh, what is this music?
It's the Pyrrhic victory music. It's like we did it. So many people died.
I mean, you did it. You held the trenches. The Tempestus line had a few breakthroughs, but the reserve Lightfoots managed to deal with them. The Pacificus line didn't have any breakthroughs. There was a Ravener squad did get through at one point, but they were dealt with by the excuse me, it is Outpost Marius, the second line.
Ooh, nice.
Dealt with them, which is it was a captain, I believe, who died there. Yes, Captain Dax Harris of the 12th Lightfoot was
Nice.
killed in melee with the Raveners,
Not
protecting
nice.
that line.
But
Nice.
the line was protected, and that's the nice
I
part
mean-
about it.
Protected.
That's a badass way to go, though.
Mhm.
Like holding off a big dude like that. Well done.
The Obscurus Secundus line was also broken in parts. One thing that you'll not yet, but it's worth saying now because you'll find out fairly soon in the future. There were multiple squads executed for cowardice and retreat and
From
So-
who? Give us
Uh,
spill the tea.
okay. So
Why do I feel like it's gonna be
Uh,
so many of the 12?
well,
Not
it's
massively confident either.
it's all regiments, more the 12th and the 1-4 than the other two. But all regiments were affected by it. The artillery corps especially.
I'd just like to note that, just so you all know, most of the Iron Brigs are a bunch of criminals and shit. So
Break.
Have you met the 12th?
I'm just saying they're like criminals who are going to, like, they're supposed to be, repenting for their sins. But there's some out there, like, that might not
At
stick with their
least
faith.
your guys feel bad about the bad things they do.
Some of them don't. They probably lie, right? But yeah, you're right.
But
you're right.
that's, their faith isn't strong enough. My guys steal off the bodies of their dead. Fucking
That was pretty funny, though. You
as
have to admit.
tradition. Like, I can't. Oh, God.
See, but it's better when it's
So-
tradition.
Yeah, I guess.
I assume you all want to get organizing with.
Sorry about that. We had a little internet problem, but we're back. Continue, Sheep. I don't
It's a
remember
curse.
where it cut off exactly, but if you want to just start from where you were. Yeah.
Well, but
The
before I
ghost
do
of
that,
ships.
It's the 2.5 hour curse. It's like someone's
yeah,
connection fails at that point.
It's the ghost of Shifter and all the other people that come in.
that sheepy killed is just.
I'm GM now.
Oh, because it moved me.
well-
That's right.
While I just like to give a very quick shout out to collectively our internet and also power abilities with a quick. Is that playing?
Yeah, we hear
I
it.
can hear it.
We hear it.
Why can I not hear it?
I like how he plays the music for himself and he can't hear it.
Chet says it was the Eldar. That
The
makes
Eldar,
sense.
yeah, the Eldar came.
So
I
is
was
the
like,
Eldar.
can you imagine if my electricity just went out? That'd be a whole nother problem.
Yeah. Can you imagine if electricity went out for a couple of hours in the middle of a show? That would be mortifying.
Well, I meant like
Sorry.
just because it happened last week and for it to happen
Yeah,
again, but to
yeah.
a different person, that'd be not good.
Yeah, Scriven was right all along. Turns out it was the Eldar. So
Believed him.
It's gonna be really hard to edit this video together.
Yeah, so I rolled a d5 and I got a 2.
you rolled a d5 and you
What
got
was
a
the
2.
D5 for? Because I don't think they heard.
We're gonna
that
find
part.
out.
Oh,
We
okay.
don't know
well,
yet.
I was wondering, Lime, you're currently in the trenches because you were overseeing stuff. You took command of a platoon, right?
Well, I did take first, but I told Staff Sergeant Howard that he's good enough because apparently he's got some confidence issues. He's like, no, I
Yeah.
can't command it. I need you. I'm like, no, do it, Howard. I believe in you. I'm gonna go and have a read elsewhere.
Okay, you headed back to HQ to recap.
Yeah, I think so. I have put First Company on a recap break too,
Okay.
out of respect for their loss.
When
I
you
love
get...
how different our troops are and what they're doing. Like mine are all just carrying bodies and repositioning. Tyler's are low sticking. Bandies are looting each other, and Benthams are just like sipping some coffee. Like just the scenes,
Yep.
I love it.
Imagine like as Lime walks away, Staff Sergeant Howard will like having poured the first mug of coffee from of recap from the machine that's just been set up, pours it out in the trench before filling it and then drinking.
Well, when you get back to HQ, you are greeted by blood.
Oh, I
At
see.
the
I get it now.
entrance yeah, at the entrance to the HQ, and when you walk in, you see 3 lictor bodies. The bodies of the majority of your command staff, and Trooper Boone is like at the kind of propped up on the wall, missing one arm.
Shit! I like run in and like check on him and start calling for help.
He is alive. You can try and stabilize him yourself or call in for a Medicaid.
I'm gonna be like pressure on the worst looking injuries and then be like, Medicaid, someone get medic. I'm gonna like I guess Corporal Abrams is somewhere in this room dead. I'm gonna kind of like reach over and grab at the Vox thing and yell into it like, someone get Medicaid command now. I don't know
Okay.
if the Vox is even working.
Oh, wouldn't
the
your
Vox
Vox
is-
person go with you where you went, or no?
No, I left my command Vox
Left
guy in the
the-
command tent.
Come on,
Oh.
Fox.
'Cause,
So
The first platoon had its own Vox guy.
there we go. Okay. Ooh,
Chief was
okay.
telling us in the
Good.
break what our roles meant, and he was saying mine meant lictor, and I was like, but what was did the lictor
I
kill
didn't
Moreland? I'm
see a
confused.
lictor.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering whether you were going to leave your HQ or not, and either way, it was going to be interesting. So
It's like, I only did because Staff Sergeant Howard was like, I can't do it alone. Like, oh, fine.
Medicaid surgeon Lieutenant Reeve comes in, who is in the rear guard, so I will go off their roles, and with short, like quite efficient quickness, patches up, just kind of like gets a big kind of bandage type thing, has to kind of like cauterize the wound. It's very it's a very quick kind of like and scream and then pass out from Trooper Boone.
Did you use the last cutter?
Technically speaking, that would almost be doable, but
You just gotta be very careful.
so you did lose Corporal Abrams and
Damn.
Sergeant Bargley.
He had a cool mech arm. Oh, and Bargley, I
did.
kind of liked him, even though he was a bit of a disaster.
How many brains are missing?
None.
Because they killed the lictors as well. Gotta say, it's impressive work. There was only 3 dudes in there. I didn't even have a staff sergeant assigned, and they managed to kill 3 lictors.
That's those shovels, man.
Yeah. The mono shovels.
Trooper Boone is taken out on a stretcher off to the rear hospital.
I really do have to say, like, those.
That's a hospital in the
shovels-
rear, not a hospital for rears. Sorry?
No, proceed. Sorry, now I'm distracted.
It's a hospital for when you get your butt kicked.
Uh-huh.
So, you are now effectively on holding for orders. So until HQ gets in contact with you, you are dealing with your dead, gathering up the bodies, sorting out the companies to the best of your ability, and so forth.
Primer's gonna send out like runners to check on the other platoons.
The other companies?
The other companies, yeah, the other companies. So it's just kind of like a chimera running down the line to check on like what the center mass took with regard to Lancaster, Reckenbacher, and Lyme.
Okay.
He doesn't want to tie up the Vox because Vox would be coming from HQ. So
Okay.
I will try to switch the chimeras back with Lime.
That's doable.
Yeah, I'll send mine.
Yeah. At the same
yours.
time, though, I want to make sure I can make some food first and send it along with them.
Aww.
Lobotomizer is the one that's going, by the way.
Lobo?
Lobo.
Okay.
He's the one going to check on them because he's just a random trooper now instead of being my reliquary, which is raid. So, or not my reliquary.
You mean his banner? The
yeah,
banner.
my banner.
I'm the one with
So
reliquaries.
effectively, for the interim, if you like, it would probably be. Just having a look here. Yeah, I think it would probably be either Rickenbacker or Primer's HQ would be a good spot if you'd like to all convene to meet like in person.
We could do that.
I like that idea.
We
Pretty
do a
much.
quick walks over to meet up with each other.
Yeah, a chimera can deposit you all at one of the HQs. Just
If
'cause-
my chimera's already going out, you guys just want to come to mine.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright.
We hitch a ride with primers.
Well, I
Lobo.
think.
Oh,
well,
no.
I'll drive my. Oh yeah, I guess we can just all go. That's fine.
Lobo's the one.
Oh,
Well,
What is up with this guy?
I'm concerned.
She'd be doing that what you will. He's not driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, we head on over. Rickenbacker has some, like a little map of her troops. Positioning. A new positioning.
And the 21st Grenadiers look like, compared to your companies, a little bit more untouched, but still they've taken casualties and damage.
You guys would see a burning pile of bodies.
Oh. Now that's not my kind of barbecue.
This is not a pleasant smell.
Oh,
You get used
No.
to it.
I don't think I'll ever get used to that. Not when I can cook something up a lot better on a grill.
That's my cat. Just, you
I
know.
love him.
Only you guys can hear it. I don't think the chat could hear it, but he's just shouting in the hallway. I think he has like
Stock cat.
he has like a little
Let
tiny
me
mouse
in!
and he keeps throwing it in the air.
Big
It's a
baby.
fake mouse, not like a real mouse. Like a toy.
Primer will
All right.
just simply say, "Good to see you're all alive."
Yeah,
Thank
well,
you.
had a few close calls there.
Turns out I dodged death. I went back to my HQ. Like to slaughtered a lot of them.
This is rough. We had a strange creature floating in the air for us. I'm not really sure what it was doing. It was charging up or something like that. That is what Rampart said.
I had one of the bigger ones shoot a seed pod of some kind at us. Hit one of my snipers and his spotter. Exploded and made a whole bunch of vines around it. Popped his head right off.
What did this creature look like?
Oh, just a bigger, bigger one of the Nids. Kind of looked average with his arms and whatnot and carrying some kind of guns. There were about 4 others with them. Took them all down, but lost
Seems
at least
like-
a whole company's worth.
Seems like the Tyranids knew a bit more about your companies, because they sent something similar to a hardhide at us with a biovore. Obviously, we dispatched it pretty handily.
Oh, well, look at you, all lucky over there.
There was something
Not what I'm
interesting
trying to say.
that did happen.
Roll for charm.
There was something interesting that did happen, where some of these gene stealers seem to learn from our tactics. We had to change up what we were doing.
Yeah, I was going to ask, in the past when we saw lictors, they stole the bodies. Were any bodies missing? Lime?
No, my men were all still there. They managed to take him down.
Over the comms, they said that Briggs was gone. Cynthia. Their body was not recovered.
That's not good.
That must explain why they sent the troop or the unit they did towards your troopers, Reckenbacher. Perhaps they learned from whatever she knew or something like that. I don't know how they work, but the bodies missing seem to adjust the tactics.
Just right beasties, aren't they? But,
How are
Well,
your
it seems
guys'
we've
companies?
We've seen the worst of them now.
We took about 131 losses. At least of the bodies that we could count.
Wow.
I lost a lot of my sergeants and a couple lieutenants.
Mostly troopers for mine.
I lost my best
were-
sniper.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she's batshit
We were
crazy,
lucky.
but Silvat could manage to recover her body and the rest. But,
Such a bad charm roll. Minus 3.7.
Come on, man.
Go ahead, Bandy. I just
85.
could. I like didn't
No,
mean
it's
to
all
interrupt
good.
you.
It's very unfortunate, but at the end of the day, she served the Emperor the best way she could. And with a bloodlust I have never seen in anybody like her, not from the shore. She's a real standout, I'll tell you.
Well, if the Emperor willed it, then be it so.
Right. If they're learning from the folks that we have, I would not want her in their hands. Oh boy.
Her body was recovered, correct?
Yes. I managed to just scrape her out of there. That was I had to go down myself and get her. So
That is dangerous. We
Primer's
must be
gonna-
careful on getting in the front line. I know sometimes it calls for it, though.
This is so bad. Primer's gonna nudge Lancaster and say, "Button up, Buttercup. More are gonna die."
I think Rickenbacker just looks at Primer like, maybe
Oof,
not the right
sizable
time.
oof.
I'm gonna get up on a stool so that I can look him in the eye.
She just like pulls her stool up and stands.
He
up.
thinks he's being like compassionate by saying that though.
Yeah, I know.
Say that again to my face.
What?
Go on.
You want me to repeat myself? Did you not hear me?
I'll make something extra special for you. and I'll walk out and start
Anyway.
cooking.
It seems
Tyler
like
looks at Rackenbacher confused, like, what'd I say?
I don't think she liked
Like-
what you had to say.
my God.
Were you gonna say something, Bentham? You look like you were
Yeah.
going to.
I was like, it was line was trying to distract, but it didn't really work. If there's a moment, then it'll be like, we were fairly lucky over on the 1-4 line. Only problem is we've got a critical shortage of officers at this stage. I'm afraid we lost Moreland.
I'm sorry to hear you've lost Moreland. Do you have others that can help lead your team?
I do, but they're spread thin. I'm gonna have to do interviews or something to work out what sergeants are useful.
All right. If you ever need, you're welcome to send troops my way as well if it comes to that.
Primer's gonna look at Lime and be like, where'd you lose him? He go east instead of west again?
Roll a minus 0.7. Oh no.
Can you really lose someone who's already lost?
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything rude. I was like,
Yeah.
well, I'm sorry to hear.
That's
To be fair, I am the person with like the most fellowship and willpower, so I was like, I will be tactful.
I'm
he went
rolling
dead
for
rather than
balance.
alive.
Oh, so okay.
He got
Sorry.
shooting and being shot mixed up.
Sounds like Moreland.
A fairly stocky trooper has been kind of waiting in the wings a little bit, and walks up to you, Primer, gives the cyber of the Aquila, and says, "Sir, is there anything else you'll be requiring of me?"
Lobo?
Sorry, Trooper Lobotomizer, sir.
Nah. You're free to go.
Very well, sir. And as he turns and walks away, anyone who's looking at him, roll me scrutiny, please.
Do I need to roll?
You probably would have noticed this before, but
I
Meg,
rolled a
you
0.7.
security. You rolled
I need-
security again.
Again, really?
and Vandy rolled cook. We all missed.
How?
Vandy rolled cook for her thing, so
I'm not in the tent anymore. I'm outside.
Oh,
you
minus,
said it outside?
minus
Okay.
6. Wow. Very bad.
Minus 2.5.
I'm gonna roll mine just because. But I imagine from my info I got on him before.
yeah. So he has these where his grenades would usually hang. He's got little metal loops and chains that are attached to these little kind of raisiny type circular bits.
I know what he has.
This is doing me a
Um,
concern.
They're not from the enemy. They're from fallen friends. He likes to
Oh
keep
no.
He likes to keep his mates with him.
Oh no.
Their brains, at least. No.
Oh no, these are
Ew.
well,
Oh.
you know this. It's their shrunken heads.
Oh, okay. Yeah. all right.
No. Okay, we're weird. That's real weird.
He's just weird.
It's called
Not-
Lobo.
Yeah, but,
Come on.
It just shrinks the. Oh no! Don't bring that to war. It's gonna get dirty.
I feel like that's the least of the problems.
Shrunken head stew. Hey,
So, yeah,
I'm gonna need to
Lobo
meet this
heads
guy.
Well, you
haven't
are there.
met him.
No, I wasn't there yet.
Actually, he walked out of the tent, so you would have seen him on the way out if you were cooking outside.
Oh, what you got there? You.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, what you got there with you? Those little hanging things.
Oh, these are my
Yeah.
mates.
What do you put rocks on your belts?
No,
Are those
Uh,
rocks?
no, they're my friends.
Yes, but Well, usually friends are a little bit more alive.
Really? You haven't been in the army long then?
Oh, you better watch your tone there, bud.
Sorry, Captain.
Yeah. Go on.
Bye.
Lobo's gonna get lobotomized. I'm gonna tell you that for free.
The 21st just rubbed the 12th the wrong way.
And he's gonna make like
constantly.
Lobo
That's-
soup soon.
we are just
Dude,
opposites.
They are like literally, it's like fire and ice, dude. And, like every time any of us interact with each other, they're always either at each other's throats or like. But we're able to like learn from each other real well. So
Yeah. It's fine when you're in combat. Out of combat, it's just horrific.
this is why I don't understand like how people are shipping. Fucking-
Opposites attract
It's-
sometimes.
Yeah, but it's like so bonkers.
It's just because of our
Anyways.
certain interactions and then opposite interactions. It's just the dynamic. It's fine.
That's good.
But I'm sure you come in with that meal.
I'll be right back. 1 sec.
I make that meal with a -4.7.
Were you trying to make it bad though?
I was trying to make it bad, which means if I roll poorly, then that
It's-
doesn't go as I would want, right?
Right, Sheepy?
Maybe. Sheepy? Are you not gonna tell me? You're not gonna tell me, are we? Okay, I'm gonna. I've made. What have I made here? What have I made? I've made a pasta because I just had pasta. So I've made a pasta.
Okay.
I was trying to make it with enough dirt that, you know, it would taste really bad.
Yeah.
And because he still has to eat the meals, he said he would, I'm going to bring it over to him. All right, this is your meal for tonight.
Much obliged. And he's gonna take a bite.
Tastes like pasta and dirt.
Want an
In
idea
fact-
for a bad pasta dish? I've encountered one in real life. Brief aside. There was a kid in school who was like, you know, the genius, like the one who beats everyone in all the things and like takes extra classes that no one else does and aces them 100% and then gets into one of the best unis. He once was cooking for friends and he was making pasta and he overcooked the pasta. So he had a genius idea to fix it. He mixed in undercooked pasta to balance it.
Is this dish called Dirty Nudes?
No. Yeah. Yeah,
It is.
Yeah, it's called Dirty Nudes.
Also, are you talking about yourself, Bentham? Is the story really
No,
about
I
you?
did not do that.
Just kidding.
No.
Yeah. Okay, hold on a second.
You can
Where's
see
my
the
document?
logic, but it's so flawed.
I imagine it doesn't taste bad to him. It probably tastes like rations and that sort of stuff that's been through war. So he's like,
The rations are a bit better, but you know.
yeah, it's one of those things where he's just like, tastes a bit dirty, but I can imagine the food
There's
got
like-
dirty
there's
during
like-
war.
Crumbs just it tastes the burger. There's just like bit of dirt flying out.
Dirty Nudes, dirt pasta. Oh man.
I imagine it's like you know how you make like mud pies with like the worms in it and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like that to an extent. So it's like chocolate noodles. Would that be the actual
oh fuck,
recipe?
that actually sounds like it'd be
Pretty good.
yeah, like a dessert
Yeah,
pasta.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking back at the other recipes we have here. So we have hot nudes, then we have hot buttery and dirty nudes, and then we just have dirty nudes. So we have a lot of nudes in these recipes. thought
Suggestion
I'd-
from chat: ligament linguine.
Oh, that sounds fucking amazing though.
I was gonna
God.
go with flambe à tête spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah, because of the shrunken heads. That'd be good.
So all of your voxes flare up. at the same time as there's another broadcast from HQ.
Attention. Message. 2. Lieutenant Colonels. Lime. Rickenbacker. Primer. Lancaster. Take command of your regiments and bring them back to the Imperial occupied zone. Current defensive lines will be abandoned. Please initiate now. End
Lieutenant.
transmission.
Is it meant to be like, wait, we're lieutenant colonels? Also,
Yeah.
wait.
Whoa, what?
Did you not hear him? He called us lieutenant colonels. Also,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just, it didn't register. I was like,
Also-
wait,
I
was
was
that a
like,
mistake?
wait, is that what we
I
are?
have
I
one
don't
more
remember.
question. Were you meaning to have that voice be different? Because like that okay.
That's a
that
Mechanicus voice.
Yeah, that's a mechanic.
Yeah,
like
that-
that's what I was thinking. I was like, that's a Mechanicus voice.
I don't think we're in command here anymore.
Holy shit!
That's dope as fuck. That's so fucking dope. Okay. All right then. Assuming that Lieutenant Colonel was not a mishap there, which I do imagine our Mechanicus friends will not make as much of a mistake with that. So
Yeah. Celebrate later. We gotta move.
Rickenbacker's already
God,
like
I fucking hate you, Primer.
Rickenbacker's already moving.
It's like, congratulations on all your promotions. We shouldn't keep the robots waiting.
I think that's offensive. That might be an offensive term. I think
Len
they
just keeps
prefer. I'm walking out. I'm walking out with them. You're like, I think they might actually like different pronouns and whatnot.
As we're walking, Rickenbacker's just shaking her head, walking forward, and then just says, "If we are being," well, I think she probably says it to Primer because we were like walking forward. We were like the first to move. But you guys can hear her. She's like, "If they are promoting us, that means someone else is gone. So there's probably something even bigger that we haven't encountered before."
Indeed. We did hear a lot of majors have died, so they threw us past that, so
The thing that was flying in the air, I do not know what it was actually going to do. Our air support shut it down before we could find out, but it looked like it was charging something. Hopefully they're not
calling-
more of them.
If they're calling all regiments back to the hive, then either there is nothing left to fight, or there is a lot more left to fight.
I think it is the
Or they're
latter
just
part of
gonna-
that.
Blow this whole place up, Exterminatus style. So
If they're
Primer,
gonna do that, they would have done that a long time ago.
you'd think so.
Primer's gonna pause and say, perhaps we should cover our trail, because I imagine they would want to push as we retreat. If you've got any traps, mines, something like that, probably should use them as we move out. But
I
move
look
out
to-
quick.
Lime when you say that.
Right.
You've also been tasked with taking control of your regiment.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's also that
Yeah.
part.
Uh,
I'm like, I don't even have a Vox guy. They're all he's dead.
Here, you've
What?
used mine briefly here, Lime. Just call them all in.
My platoon's a Vox guy. I'm just gonna have to I'm just gonna have to steal like a platoon and make man.
You
Yeah.
can nick one.
Primer's gonna turn to Bulwark and say, Bulwark, you're acting captain right now. We're moving back. And he's gonna call to all Grenadier regiments. All Grenadiers, report back to the Hive City. Repeat, double time.
Yes, sir.
Not you, double time. I meant everybody move quickly. Like
Sorry,
you.
sir. Sorry, sir.
That's great.
Everyone, please roll me your command.
I was laughing so hard I like choked
Did we
on
get
my
another
milk.
check mark for our promotion?
Oh yeah, for command. No? Did you say no?
Ah, son of a bitch.
Holy
Minus
crap.
0.3.
2.2.
Oh,
and
minus
everyone-
1.6.
Everyone, please
1.6.
roll me a common law Imperial Guard with a +20.
I part of me wants to reroll my command.
Minus 2.3.
Minus 2 points. Oh, I'm having the
Plus
struggle.
4.6.
Before we do anything,
Lime crits.
Oh! Lime knows everything.
I'm thinking
just
I'm
can't
gonna
communicate
reroll my
it.
command too, but
Rolled
I'm
a
not
5,
sure.
6 degrees success.
Lime, your assumption of command and kind of taking stock of your regiment goes very, very smoothly. I think you probably get access to the stores of the officer grade recaf, and you use it to get your information and get people working.
Yeah, I feel like Lime gets on the like as soon as he manages to borrow someone's Voxcaster while still at the commander meeting, like he calls back and is like, "All right, receiving new orders. I'm in charge of the regiment now. I want 2nd platoon to become my command detail. Platoon 1 will become head of 6th company. We'll work it out from there. Get everything ready for when I'm back. So by the time I'm there, they've all got it organized." By the way, 2nd company means
it does also give you time to get the skinny on one other regiment if you'd like to help anyone.
Okay, if anyone particularly needs help, then Lime will help with the organization.
I'm gonna
definitely want
re-roll
that.
my command. I'm gonna use my last fate point. I don't know how important this is, but
Yeah.
I imagine getting organized means moving out faster, which is probably a good thing.
I might re-roll mine too.
I've thought about it, but I rolled really bad on my Imperial
Yes.
too.
It became a 3.2 success instead of a negative
Nice.
1.6.
The organization goes well for the 21st.
Is it
It
worse?
does.
Oh, it's not as worse, Bandy.
No, mine's worse.
It's worse? I thought you
It's
rolled a
not
minus
worse than what you
2.3 before.
initially rolled.
He rolled
No,
a minus.
I'm
Oh,
minus-
yeah, it was.
I'm
was,
minus
yeah.
a 0.3.
I
all my
wouldn't
good
have
luck's gone.
re-rolled that. but
Okay.
that's
Fun
me.
thing about the command for Lime now is like he relegated Staff Sergeant Scriven to be 2nd in command of 2nd platoon, but now because his entire command squad has been died, he's using 2nd platoon to replace those that died. So Scriven's back.
Is Scriven
I'm not sure if I want to reroll.
the captain position now?
I think ultimately whatever rank he ends up as, he's now 3rd in command of all 1-4,
Crap. Okay.
which
Wow.
is probably bad, but it's who I've got right now.
We're off to the craft world, boys. I know it's around here somewhere. I'm just seeing
my
Eldar in the
God.
chat.
Before I go, because I still haven't inscribed my dog tags, I do want to go over to Primer.
Well, while you're trying to organize the 12th. All right, Captain.
Yeah, we're heading out here, so let's gather everyone up.
Ooh.
Make sure you're covering your tracks a little.
Oh, of course, Captain. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of time because
Oh.
we have to make sure we got everything.
No,
But
all of the 12.
all of the 12.
I'm a lieutenant colonel now, so
You're a lieutenant again. Oh, what'd you do wrong?
no, colonel.
You're a colonel.
Wait, we are lieutenant colonels, right? Like this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a lieutenant colonel.
Oh, a lieutenant colonel.
That's above a captain.
Right.
Do you know your ranks?
I am a trooper.
Right. How long you been a trooper for?
About 12 years.
And you still don't know your chain of command.
Is that
Start
the chain?
from the bottom.
Is that the chain you go and hit me with if I don't understand
for
who's in command? Actually, Captain, I had a question.
Lieutenant colonel.
Lieutenant Colonel, I had a question.
Yeah.
So I've seen that there's like a new fashion trend going around, right? Where you get heads and you shrink them down really small.
No. That is a 21st thing that only one person has ever done, and it is not to be done ever. That's
Right.
That's I'm not even joking a little bit about that one. If I catch any one of you with any shrunken heads of any kind, I don't care if they're of your compatriots or of the Tyranids, I will cut off your own head and give it to them.
You'll cut off my own head and give it to who?
Somebody else.
Right. Sorry, Captain.
Don't be... Try it again.
Yes, Captain.
Fuck's sake. I'm in command of all of the 12th here, all the companies of the 12th. We're gonna vox over to make sure everyone can get going.
Of course, Captain. We'll do it right away.
Lieutenant
All right,
Colonel,
everyone,
for
you heard
fuck's
the
sake.
Captain.
No,
Everyone get ready to move out.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna kill them. And get me free, for fuck's sake.
Lime can assist with the organization of the Lightfoots if needed.
You rolled a minus 1.2 on command. So.
It was a 0.3, minus 0.3 before. I shouldn't have re-rolled that.
Lime swings over to the 12th to help out. Ah, Lieutenant Colonel! Nice to have you here, sir.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Trooper.
Sorry?
What rank am I?
Captain.
Lieutenant Colonel.
He looks over
You
to
go
Lime.
add the pips on.
Like,
Ah, fuck! Did I forget to? I put it on backwards, didn't I?
when you say Lieutenant Colonel, he looks over to Lime expectantly.
It's like that's your Lieutenant Colonel now.
You're our Lieutenant Colonel, sir.
Yeah.
This one got some hearing problems. Had a biovore shell land too close, maybe.
Honestly, this is how they are here. You know, it's just it. I think I did put it on backwards though. Hold on.
I see.
Is it backwards? Can you fix it? I probably have it like upside down or like in the wrong position. Can you just fix it, please? There you go. So they can.
I like properly arrange the things. I'm mentioning it's chevrons or whatever, and like
They're
we've just
all over the
bodged
place.
them- But I imagine that we've just bodged them together in the field by stealing the spare chevrons of dead officers.
Yep.
So I'm like, this doesn't say Lieutenant Colonel until I take Moreland's ones and put them on mine, and now it does.
All right.
But yes, your regiments get organized and start a slow retreat to the Imperial occupied zone, abandoning the trench line that you guys have been defending for an entire campaign, basically.
Not entirely abandoning. There are probably some man traps in there, like.
Oh yeah, there's some mines and
Yeah,
defenses and whatnot.
1-4 leaves some traps there.
So, to give you the current state, this will be more specifically for Lime, but anyone who's succeeded on your Imperial Guard roles, you'll know this to some extent. The Aeronautica Corps is destroyed. There are no... I think there's a couple of bombers left and some pilots, but not many. The Artillery Corps was effective... The Artillery Corps was effective during the battle. However, quite a lot of them ran away, and there were mass executions. The Armor Corps is mostly destroyed, but they did manage to hold firm.
Attaboys.
The Engineer Corps maintained defenses and kept building them right to the end, which for a lot of them was quite soon because they took heavy losses.
Ooh.
The Heavy Weapon Corps was central to holding all the way across the line. They receive a commendation. The Logistics Corps maintained supplies throughout with medium losses. Nothing too bad, considering.
Good job.
The
Rocky.
Medicaid Corps were instrumental in saving lives and also very effective on the front line in combat.
Yeah! I think a lot of the Medicaid people were from the 12th, right? So.
Quite a few of them, yeah.
Yeah! My boys!
And this may explain something to you. The Officer Corps, there were many deaths and losses. They did not do very well. Now we think back to the long litany list of me reading out all the deaths. Officer Corps. The Recon Corps, multiple squads are still in the jungle, missing in action.
They did.
That's recon?
Recon.
They did.
The ones who are supposed to be good at navigating?
Well,
Yeah, no.
their job was to go out and scout the
They're
jungle.
KIA,
so-
they're not MIA.
They did.
The Recovery Corps are still at base. They did not participate in the fighting and are currently under pretty much mass arrest.
Oh. Wait, what did they do?
Recovery Corps, come in.
The Signal Corps were concentrating on fighting, as should be expected in the situation. Communications were a bit spotty for a while, and Special Forces had a high kill count, a high death count, and took out multiple special Tyrannid targets.
Glass cannons, love it.
Warriors and Soap. Well, you don't know what happened to Soap yet. We'll find out.
They still have the
What?
thing I sent them.
The parasite.
The parasite.
Additionally, not including your own companies that you were in command of, the final numbers in regiments are as follows. The 1-4 Assault Pioneers have 800 men left. The 21st Alpha Grenadiers have 2,100 men left. The 12th Lightfoots have 3,000 men left.
Okay.
The Iron Brigade have 1,250 men left. And the 9th Kyrians have 400.
What happened to all my
Whoa.
dudes?
Whoa.
This was not
Um,
including our platoons and stuff.
It's
right?
not including your companies that you were in charge of.
That's why it was so easy to take control of the regiment. There's like 3 guys.
Yeah. So the thing
Ed,
the thing,
and Eddie just all sit in there.
the thing that had the most kind of like impact is where they were. The line that did the best was the one that was most defended, which is the Pacificus line. There aren't very many of the 1-4 on the Pacificus line.
I was thinking
Most
we
of
did pretty
them-
well because I only lost like 20 dudes in this fight.
Yeah. Most of them are on Obscura Secundus, which got hit really hard.
Ooh.
Uh,
Yeah, that
the
was
re-
where they were putting the most pressure.
Yeah, the Grenadiers had the majority of their troops on the Pacificus line, and the 12th had a lot in reserve, like waiting to catch any breakthroughs, which is why they had less casualties comparatively.
The Iron Brigs are frontliners all the time, so
Yeah, and the Iron Brigs are always going to take losses.
Yeah.
'cause they're always at the front. The situation as you head back to the Imperial occupied zone, which, if you remember, consists of a defensive line situated around Outpost Kieran, Outpost Lion Toil, Outpost Tomb Zero, Outpost Caldi, and Outpost Sevenotum, is occupied by the PDF, who have been trained up as Imperial Guard soldiers. They're not really fit for your regiments, but in general they service enough, I guess. And they are currently maintaining a garrison all the way around the Imperial occupied zone as you start the trail back with all of the regiments heading back into the Imperial occupied zone.
It's kind of crowded here.
As
Well, not that crowded. You
As-
did all
as a-
originally start as
the
8,000.
Oh.
as all the reports come in, I think Lime voxes the other 3 and is like, I feel like there's something strange going on back at the Hive. We've been promoted awfully fast. I'm hearing strange reports about some of the corps that are based in the Hive. And
Like
I feel
what?
like there's something else happening here.
what are you hearing?
Well, something about the entire recovery corps being under arrest, for one.
Do I know how many of my folks are in the recovery corps.
In the rear guard.
Yep.
One.
I swear. Just one? Okay. Well,
I didn't roll well.
that's
on
not
my
mostly on me, so
Imperial.
I only have one folk in the recovery corps.
What's the recovery corps do? Just recovering bodies and stuff?
Tanks, I think, mainly.
Salvaging tanks and repurposing or scrapping.
Why would repairmen be under arrest?
Oh, any
That's
number
what's
of reasons.
confusing me.
Stealing, using those parts to make something else, stealing. Should we go find out? You know what? Maybe I can find out through the grapevine myself. I'm gonna ping freely.
Someone said it's mostly Iron Brigades. Interesting.
Ooh.
But I rolled bad on my Imperial Guard. I rolled a
The
minus
recovery,
2.7. So.
the recovery corps rolled badly on their willpower.
Mm.
So they weren't meant to be stationed at the hive, but that's where they put themselves maybe.
All corps were called out to fight for this last defense.
Yeah, that I get
Though
it.
they retreated instead of.
They just didn't leave. They were like, "Oh no, sorry, there's a problem with the door. It's stuck. We're gonna have to get some oil down. WD-40."
That's less sus than I was thinking. I was like, were they assigned there for a mysterious purpose?
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Like, why are we lieutenant colonels now? We had a lieutenant colonel. Why haven't we heard from this guy?
So would I know that they're mostly Iron Brigs?
Probably not.
Okay.
The recovery corps is useful, but it's
Primer
not
would,
integral.
Primer would just come back and just say, either way, keep our wits about us. I don't know what Tyranids are capable of, but if this is them, that'd be crazy.
I wouldn't think so, but now I'm worried.
So, once you walk
Commander,
your regiments and manage to get everything, it takes a few days to get everything sorted out and brought through, and you're all.
So we're bringing them all together, our whole full regiments. Okay.
Yeah, takes a couple of days to get everything organized. Lime's the quickest, I believe.
Well, yeah, it's like, here's my regiment. Here's the other 200 dudes we have.
Are you sure Lime's the quickest? My command became better than his when I re-rolled, but
it's
could,
also
but I've got
his,
Imperial 7
Guard.
people to get in order. It's easy.
that's fair.
He rolled a 2.2 and he had a 6 in Imperial Guard, but
Yeah.
the 2.2 is for the.
With the crit, he was done so quickly. He had a chance to help out the 12th.
Yeah,
Who
I got a
needed it.
4.6 in Imperial Guard
Yeah.
and a 3.2 in command.
That's pretty good though. Yeah, you're definitely second, if not.
Oh yeah, definitely. Even with Lime's crit, there's still like a quarter of the 12th that still think that Lancaster's a captain.
God. Fucking
Okay.
assholes. God damn it.
But yes, once you're all back together, well, once all the regiments are back in the Imperial occupied zone, they are assigned to light duty for a few days, and your presence, all 4 of you, is requested in the Hive City, in Governor Shokandor's previous domicile.
All
All
right.
right.
This is the new governor, right?
If there is a new governor.
No,
Shokandor's dead.
Shokandor is the dead one.
Oh, okay.
Primer's
He
got
died, and it was definitely rebel who have been dealt with. Totally.
Totally.
Primer's got his lasgun slinged on one side and the missile launcher on the other.
When you as you're going through, you notice like increased air activity, a lot of ships coming down, dropping. You notice troops with like kind of red cape hooded robes,
Ooh.
Um,
Commissar.
with like very long guns. everyone roll me common law Imperium with the -10.
Imperial
Imperial.
Guard or
Imperium.
I don't have
I
that.
don't have that.
I don't have it.
I crit failed.
Oh,
We don't have it, and he crit failed, so no one knows.
Heretics, fire!
Heretics, kill them all! But yeah, no, you're not sure
Oh,
who they
I guess
are.
I get
But
the
they
sky.
do seem to be extremely well equipped.
Cool.
And seeing as you are as a regiment familiar with, you know, bionics and method, like they're very augmented.
oh damn.
Ooh, cool.
I imagine Primer thinks they're just like a special division of the 21st.
They look like,
Um,
for Regenbacher, she probably just thinks they're another regiment.
It's the Eldar!
That's been called down to help.
I mean, I crit
I
failed.
have no
Sheepy,
idea.
you tell me what you want it to be.
no, that's good. Yeah, you don't. You probably think, oh, maybe it's reinforcements for my regiment. That'd be cool.
Don't
Yeah.
let Scriven see him.
I like that. I like that you think that they're part of you. You're...
So, would you all like to proceed to the meeting?
I would.
Yes. I also wanted to get Primer after having some time to cool off. Like, Primer, I never really got the opportunity to inscribe my the thing you gave me. Do you mind doing it?
You roll a -3.
I think it would be right for you to do it, considering everything.
Seems like it's not the time right now.
All right. Wow.
It was, if I set it as a fail would be one thing and a success would be another. So.
Right? Yeah, that's
Rip.
fine. No problem. That's all right. I don't even, I didn't really want it inscribed anyway, so it's fine.
Is anyone else near you when you're having that conversation?
I
Was
would
it-
have done it privately.
Privately.
Yeah, because he told me to keep it more of a secret anyway, so I'll take the things and I'll just be like, yeah, all right, and I'll just like walk ahead and be like,
Oh, man.
He doesn't notice that you're upset by it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. That's even better.
It's fine. I don't even care. I
Minus
don't even care.
1.8 to scrutiny.
I don't even
He's
care, you
very
guys.
distracted because he's looking off at these red cape people and trying to think of what division of the 21st this could possibly be.
I'm sorry, I can't be her.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
I love you.
So, you proceed through the Hive City to the ex-governors, ex-alive persons, building, office building, and there are guards on it. It's the same guys with the like red cloaks and big guns, very mechanical. Get taken through until you are taken through big double doors, where you find probably a man. He has a like jet black lined with red, like kind of trimmed with red, kind of hood and cape with like these big skulls on his shoulders.
Ooh.
And a very plague doctor looking mask on his face, with like little holes all down the sides of it, and he seems to be like attached with tubes to this throne that he's sitting on, like mostly like kind of obsidian rock looking thing, but all the tubes are kind of like luminescent green as they attach to like different parts of his body. And as he looks up at you, his eyes like flash luminescent green, and this like very thin mist of like green gas just like puffs out of the holes in his beak. basically.
Sweet.
It's a mosque. It's not heresy. It's a mosque. FYI.
Yeah, I feel like we need to roll for knowing what this is.
Did we know who this is?
Do you have any? Does anyone have Forbidden Lore Adeptus Mechanicus?
No.
Nope.
I guess we have no clue.
Tech.
You could
Also,
roll.
Rickenbacker would not. No.
Yeah, you could roll a -60 intelligence if you want to. If you crit, you could.
Fuck it. I'm doing it.
Can we
Get
just do it for
-15.
funsies? Okay,
Yeah,
let's
right.
just do it. Let's
Yeah,
just
I'm
do
just
it
gonna
for
fucking do
funsies.
it. Why not?
-60, do you say?
All right,
-60,
ooh,
yes.
mine was actually not too bad. -3.7. I got an
Minus
18.
8.7.
-11.
Oh,
-5.
I actually I got the least bad.
The least bad.
The least
Yeah.
bad, but it's still
-3.7.
bad. None of us know. I knew for sure, like, Rickenbacker doesn't know.
I kind of knew my guy wouldn't know either, but I mean, I
hoping
still
someone would
think
get
that
it
the
right.
people are my people, so.
It's the Emperor.
Yeah, so he looks up and
Lieutenant Colonels, greetings. Present
Greetings.
yourselves.
I am Lieutenant Colonel Lancaster of the 12th Lightfoots, sir.
Lieutenant Colonel Lime of the 1-4 Assault Pioneers.
I'm Primer.
Lieutenant Ilberta Ironclad.
And we all give the Aquila, which is the wrong thing to give this guy, but none of us know it.
Rickenbacker of the Iron Brigade of Faith. Yeah, we don't know. It's Darth Vader, so it's
He addressed them as lieutenant colonels, so he didn't think it was necessary for him to say lieutenant colonel.
And then we all get smited. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Commander Drake has been sent with his regiment already off planet. You'll all prepare for the same. You'll be withdrawing and redeployed to a new battleground.
Yes, sir.
Understood. If I can ask, who or what are you?
I think we all just kind
nudge
of
Primer so hard in the knee.
He's literally said, if I can ask. Meant no disrespect,
just
sir.
have him shot right here.
He's really, sir. I must
Like
apologize
me, Maggie,
for
I know who this is about. I can't.
Lieutenant Colonel.
I have no
Primer.
clue out of character.
Oh
you know.
no.
It,
Disrespect has been logged. I am Magos Neural-Hyak of the Explorator Fleet R4-14.XX.
Awesome.
My apologies.
We will be taking control of the planet. The Hive City will be liquidated. Start our campaign to reclaim the planet. You have done an acceptable job in holding it until we have got here. Minor appreciations are given.
your appreciation is valued, sir, and even if we didn't get it, we did it for the Emperor, and for the good of the stars and whatnot.
Defenses have been left in a usable condition.
We will not beat those defenses. We will be starting slower and more intelligently than has been done before.
Hold on, I need to roll something.
Oh god.
God.
What are you gonna do, Tyler? Oh no!
no.
Willpower minus
5.4 for
5.4.
willpower? Why? What are you
That's
gonna do
bad.
Oh, Tyler, what did
now? What are you gonna do?
We're about to
Disrespect
die.
has been logged.
Disrespect has been logged.
Oh god. Oh fucking hell.
Primer has no clue who this guy is and has been dealing with Tyranids. He thinks the people that are being deployed are his dudes. I'm playing this how I would play my character, and with the knowledge
No,
that
you're
I
good, you're
know,
good.
I have no clue.
I'm gonna
Just,
take
like,
the butt of my, like, if he starts to say or like even open his mouth, I'm gonna take the butt of my sniper rifle and just kind of like hit him in the knee as hard as I can.
Do we know like what the Mechanicus is? Like
Oh, if I
Okay.
would have known that, then that would have been different.
I feel like we all know what
No,
Mechanicus
so
are.
you would you were aware of an explorator fleet coming to relieve you. So at this point, like when you saw them, no. By the point where he says explorator fleet.
Okay, then I
Oh.
definitely wouldn't have said the disrespect has been noted. Okay.
Mhm.
I don't want to get my dude killed here.
Any complaints are welcome. We can always use more servitors in our ranks.
Primer just shuts up.
That will be unnecessary, sir. We are all complying and ready to do what is necessary for the Emperor. When will we be
Lieutenant
leaving?
Colonel, you talk more than is necessary.
I have been told that.
Questions?
When do
Oh,
we
sorry,
leave?
I was unmuted. I just thought I was laughing to myself.
When do we head out?
You will prepare your troops and leave in the next few days.
Understood.
As a
Sure.
token of minor appreciation, you may contact us here so that we may cooperate in the future. We may have need of bodies,
The
and
Emperor
you
wills
may
it.
require our help.
If the Emperor wills it, it will be so.
Right. Will we get are we able to requisition some extra gear or whatnot? Is that a possibility?
Requesting here from me.
Oh, no, sir. Simply before we head out, if there's a way to requisition so that it might get there shortly after we get there. From whoever is
It is
necessary.
something for you to address yourselves.
Right?
It is no concern of ours.
Loud and clear, sir.
Sir, you may want to speak to her name. Lieutenant Geislerg. He's been documenting our logistics on the Iron Brigade side. We've encountered some interesting creatures. It might be important for you as you try to conquest this planet.
Your enthusiasm is noted, but your abilities are in question. We will do our own research.
Very well.
Is there anything else we can do to help you, sir? Before we head out?
done adequately, there will be no more required of you for the foreseeable future on this planet.
Right. Thank you, sir.
Your contribution has been noted on record. Mention of your efforts will be mentioned in our log as is appropriate. Please proceed about your duties as they are. We will advance the cause of the Imperium here from this position in time as we see fit. You are dismissed. You may leave.
Barker with that turns around and leaves.
Primer nods and is just like, son of a bitch, talking to himself, like walking away.
I'm just gonna salute, and then
Aquila, short bow,
Yes.
turn, walk away.
leave.
Lieutenant Colonel Lime,
Sir?
as you are the most competent, we will inform you of this. We have taken command of the unit
Tyler
known
can't
as
handle
Sun.
it. Ooh.
We will
Understood.
assimilate them as necessary. Please organize accordingly.
Yes, sir.
You get soap?
What did they do with the
No,
parasite?
they get soap. We
Oh.
lose.
They get-
Okay.
I want to
we,
know
we
what
probably
they did
all
with the
have
parasite.
people in there.
Interesting. Okay. Well, we found out what happened kind of with soap, but not really.
Okay, so they're still alive.
Well, Lime's gonna find out because he's gonna be.
He's gonna go get them.
No, they are taking them. We are losing
Oh.
them. He's making us aware of this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but like, do we
I-
know what happened to Soap?
Nope. I'm sure they do.
Can we
Don't
ask?
Nope.
You can
In the after show, we can.
Physically, you can say the words which are asking. However, it probably won't go well for you.
No, probably wouldn't.
I want to know.
After show, but Vanny, after show. Just wait 30 more minutes.
Okay.
For anyone who's missed it, SOAP is the research unit.
Yeah.
What does it stand for?
Special operations and practices.
That's it.
I thought it was scientific operations and practice.
It might be scientific, yeah.
Special. They
You
said
know,
special
'cause
operations
I
and
literally
practices.
I literally made a servo skull prop and I've lost it somewhere. In
Oh
this.
no, Bentham, how
we
could
could have
you?
had it floating alongside the
Yeah.
whole scene, and I've lost it.
But yes, you will leave, so
I
you
think
can
as we-
breathe now.
As we leave, Rickenbacker is actually like really disappointed in herself. Like she took what he had to say to heart and was like thinking about what she could have done better and like how she could have had less losses. Like she's taking it to heart. Where I think Primer's just like mad.
Primer's mad and like upset with himself because he's like, the hell did I do? How did I disrespect this man? What? Because his whole thing is he responds well to superiors and commands, so he's just like so baffled by his disrespect that he caused because he's like, I did everything I know how to do, asked for permission and asked who they were.
I like how chat is like, thank God they're still alive after me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I really thought Tyler was just gonna get like his leg
I
blown
thought you were
off or
gonna get.
something.
I thought you were gonna get killed. Yeah.
In all fairness, I personally don't even know enough of the lore of Warhammer for me to know that. So,
Listen, the first time, I'll talk about this in the after show. The first time I played Warhammer, the first episode, I asked if we were getting paid for a job in
You-
money.
You asked that? No.
I asked that. Yes,
Oh, no.
100%.
Oh, no.
It is the first episode of what was it? Sheepy?
Pyrebrand.
Firebrand.
Oh my god.
I was playing an Adeptus Mechanicus.
Oh, paid
Yeah, I
honey,
know.
that's not how Warhammer works.
I
you
know,
pay in
I
your
know.
blood.
You also shoved a broom through a bucket and then put it on someone's leg to replace their leg.
I did.
Okay,
I
well,
did a
that's-
very
that's
botched Mechanicus
creative.
job. It was great, and
he probably died after. But
I found him. Ah.
It's
So
Bob.
are we taking? We're like taking all our regiment.
oh my god, he's
That's
so
awesome.
cute. Oh,
This is Bob the Servo Skull. It's a prop I made for another 40k show.
That's awesome,
Look
I
at
love
those
it.
cords.
That's
I
cool.
So
love
good.
him.
It's great.
You just need him like hovering behind you.
This is what happens to you if you defy the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Yeah.
Or they
become
like
that.
you.
Or
Yeah.
yeah, they like you
it
so
like
here's the
much
thing,
they
you
like
live
you or
forever.
hate you too much, then this is what happens to you.
You can
Yeah.
kind
I
of live
don't-
forever.
Live?
It's
I want to call it
exist.
that. Existing, yeah.
You exist
Yeah.
forever.
It might be better than being a servitor. There are
It
a few.
is.
Being a
like, being-
servitor, it's like that
You're basically a
slave.
thrall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I think
There's-
Primer would approach Reckenbacher
Okay.
yes,
and just be like, what happened in there? What is that?
Well, it
Who-
appears that we are going to be shipped off this planet.
I understand that part, but I was disrespectful? What?
We do not question your orders.
I didn't question anything. I asked for permission to speak freely and to ask who they were. That was it. They hadn't
Maybe ask
introduced
for to
themselves.
speak
Think-
freely first before you ask the question of who somebody is. I
I don't
tend
think
to
the
avoid if
Mechanicus
I
are big fans of speaking freely.
I tend to avoid
What?
asking who somebody is if they are in charge.
They even said I talk too much. Me. I'm one of the quiet ones in the 12th.
We all look at each other, and I don't think Rickenbacker says anything. She just kind of looks at the others like,
Concerned.
Lancaster, quiet?
Actually, Lancaster is decidedly a lot more like quiet than anyone.
Yeah,
in the
but not compared to like Rickenbacker.
12th. No.
Primer's gonna turn to Lancaster and say, "You're saying you're quiet."
Well, quieter than. I was a lot more shy than everyone in the 12th. You know? I'm a lot more quiet. Everyone else just talks over me. Can't get a word in. It's a miracle I can actually speak anything now, with the rank and whatnot. But
Rickenbacker just grins.
I'm sorry, do you not believe me?
No,
think-
no.
Are you lying to me?
So anyway, about me being disrespectful to that guy.
Oh, mine is 7.8.
I can't lie. He's just gonna not talk.
Rickenbacker just kind of interrupts this tension and is like, "It is important for them to aid us. I think they will
Yeah.
do well on this planet. Perhaps better than all of us. It is apparent at least."
Primer's humming a traditional song on Jungle 256 Alpha. It's called Between a Rock and a Hard Hide.
Yep.
Between a rock and a hard hide, I like it.
Primer, you're lucky we're on the same side, my friend.
Perhaps we will see if we will continue working along each other's side, or perhaps we will be sent somewhere different from each other.
Emperor forbid. Are you kidding me? I have to go and head and convince all new people that I can, command a bunch of heathens? Nope. I don't want it. Plus, I like the recaf. And the access to grenades. And the fact that you're just a big shield wall, so I probably won't get hit. So, yeah, no, I'd rather stay with these folks here.
Well,
If I had the
Only
choice.
some complementary traits.
Right.
But it is not our choice. It is the Emperor's will.
Yes, we know. Gosh, can't you just say if you would want to do it? Free will.
there's a
much
certain
of it,
level of
but-
requests you can put in, but for end all be all, it tends to be ignored from.
I put
What
my
we know.
big hand on Lancaster's shoulder, if she allows it, and I just kind of squeeze it a little bit, and I say, Yes, it is a true Lancaster. I would like to continue fighting alongside you all.
Oh, you're such a big softy, aren't you?
But
I just kind of like punch her in the armor.
and she's like, but
Nothing happens.
it does not matter what I want or what I like. It matters what the Emperor would like from me.
It's just for people who want to know the spelling and everything.
Primer will simply say, well, given
Yeah,
our
Ricky
history,
probably wants to.
Reckenbacher, I'm sure we'll cross paths again.
We always
He does
do.
says with a smirk. We always do.
We always do. Just be careful. Maybe next time I will be dragging your body out of something that we will not be able to get out of.
Like my cauldron.
So as you're all walking to organize your regiments, drop ships will be slowly coming down to pick them up and taking them up to the Imperial Navy transports that are waiting for them. Let's go over a couple of things.
Chat's thanking the Zoanthrope for posting the name of the.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Sure.
great Zoanthrope. Yeah, that's true, because
Oh,
the Zoanthrope
yes.
posted the name.
Wow.
That's funny.
You have lost soap, which means
Oh, no
The-
showers. Dang.
it means the Adeptus Mechanicus Biologis, which is what they are part of, now has the planet, the Victor the Lictor, also the weird viral strain,
Oh no, the parasite.
the
Mhm.
parasite.
Oh my god, this is a recipe for disaster.
This planet is just
And
I'm mad at Collector.
an
for
lots of
having that
heretical
now.
shit.
Alien
going down.
making here. It's-
yeah.
And all of the underground and the biological compounds which are unique to this planet.
This is how the dark side was started.
Why do I feel like
I think
our-
we may end up with the birth of a new chaos god after they
Yeah.
get done with this fucking place.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Not
the
again.
Victorites?
Yeah.
It's just
Um,
they all honor this morphed parasitic lictor. Oh god. Victor the Lictor made it all the way through from
A
from
drug
the
world.
first episode.
Yep.
Or Lictor the Lich.
Ooh. Victor the Lich.
Oh,
He's
yes.
just, he's gonna
and
like
the-
he's gonna create
samples
his own
collected.
hive and evolve into a hive tyrant and then take over the planet again.
Victor the Lictor will become the new Chaos God.
Yeah.
But it's Lictor spelled as Lich Tor.
Lich Tor, yeah. Like,
They
Yeah.
know me as Lich Tor.
Sorry,
Um,
finish what you were saying, Sheepy.
Yeah.
No,
Very
no,
interrupted.
that's Commander Drake and the Ninth Carians have been sent back to their homeworlds to rearm and resupply because they've basically out of troops. So that's an after. We'll talk about what
can we
happens
do
with
like
them in the
a
after show.
ceremony where we like give people their upgrades?
Accommodations.
Yeah, their accommodations.
Oh no, you're being kicked off the planet.
There is one more bit of RP I rolled for.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Primer approaches Lancaster.
Oh no.
He rolled a 3.9.
I did.
Oh god. Okay.
And Primer's gonna go. Seems like as good of time of any to finally inscribe those dog tags.
Oh.
Did you think I
wait.
forgot?
No. No. I just thought you didn't want to do it.
I was a bit distracted, to be honest.
No kidding.
he's gonna say, "Come with me." And there's a lot of the 21st are like there, and there's a little anvil and essentially the tools to mess with the to engrave the
Like a chisel.
like it's a chisel. It's like
hammer.
There's a heating process. There's a whole thing to it. It's like a whole forgery, and Smithy is there, of course. And it'll be like, let it be known, Lieutenant Colonel Lancaster has earned tags. She may not be a 21st, but she is a warrior nonetheless, a true soldier, and one to be stood by. Henceforth, known as 12I. And the forging begins.
Not proper grammar, but you know what?
Yeah. Hey.
It's interesting, isn't it, how we have the 12th and we have the 21st, and they're literally backwards, like opposite of each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so good. I love it.
It's amazing how that happened. That was not planned at all.
That ceremony has happened as well to Reckenbacher when we had gotten out of our last little thing.
Yeah, I have a dog tag as well. That's why I was like, it'd be funny if, well, not funny, but it would be a cool moment if like we ever die that like they pick up the dog tags and like they find both of our tags. Pretty neat.
Wait, what's your number?
You'll have to wait till I die to find out.
What?
Would Reckenbacher be there for the ceremony? She would have been invited.
Oh, that she would show up if she was invited, for sure. So that might give you an indication that I do have one, but you might not know what my tag is named.
I'm sorry, Lime.
Oh. Lime is dealing with the 12th
break.
while I'm away.
Glad I'm on recap break.
I have a designated made for you if it makes sense. So.
Okay.
Because Primer and I's character, we had like a backstory prior to that we had all discussed. But I think that's
12 plus 9 is 21. All the numbers are connected.
That's going to be it for the Last Ditch Season 1. We have a lot of other things coming up, but I'm going to do a little wrap up here. And you should stay tuned because there might be something at the end here. Also, we are going to be recording our after show, and this time our after show is live. You don't have to be a patron. We're going to have it live right here for you. We're going to take a short break, and then we will come back and do our after show live. You guys can ask questions and chat as well, and we'll try to incorporate those. But it kind of gives you a feeler of what we do for our after shows. The last ones are a little bit different because it's usually like a culmination and we're answering a lot of questions, kind of wrapping things up for people and not leaving you guys kind of wondering what's going on. But first and foremost, we'd like to thank our supporter, Corporal Heroicus Shepherd from Logistics. So thank you so much, Hiroshi. We really appreciate it. Get some real love in chat. If you would like to support us and become a supporter like that as well, you can go to patreon.com/rollfort and support us. And you can also become a legend tier and support an episode, as well as play in a private game that is DM'd by one of our lovely cast members. Sheepy has been GMing the rearguard goodies and things of that sort, and those have affected our games, so we really appreciate that. There are also a lot of other things that are up on our Patreon, behind the scenes goodness. Right now we just put up Thirsty Sword Lesbian and Ascension level 5 character sheets, so if you would like to go see those, you can go ahead on over and check them out. Also, this is our finale episode, so that does mean there will be something else in this slot, and that will be... Get the music going, come on guys. The Star Wars music, you guys always fail this.
Oh, sorry.
I was like,
I
drum
keep
roll. I
messing
was
that
like,
up.
wait,
Sorry.
what?
I've got it. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba ba. Ba 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 da ba 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 da.
It's still John Williams, right? It's
We
close enough.
have our Star Wars Mandalorian-inspired Star Wars FFG game that's going to be starting November 29, 2020. It's going to be a kind of short campaign, but you'll enjoy it. It's going to be good times. We'll have Jesse Cox GMing us, and the cast will be Bentham Plays, as well as Apocalypto 12 and me, and a new person to the Roll For It family, which is Davis from the Warp Zone. So if you're interested in checking out all of that goodness, definitely tune in with us next week. Same time, same place, right here, twitch.tv/rollforit, 10 a.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. GMT. And the VTM VOD for yesterday's episode is currently out will be out and available in about 9 minutes at 2 p.m. So there's more content for you as well if you've missed out on any Vampire the Masquerade action. It's also a very intense RP show. Yesterday's episode has a lot of funny stuff at the beginning and then very serious the second half. So, you get a little bit of both. If you're feeling like you need a lot of motions in your goodness. But we're going to first go around and let people say where you can find them at, because all of these lovely people are in other places and do lots of amazing things on the internet, so we'd like to give them a chance. I'm going to check if we had any tips and read those out, and I implore you to stay. There's a little surprise for you. So first and foremost, did sheepdogs unlock? No?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, how many pages of RP did people
They were
write?
Trying.
200 pages?
I saw them trying.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think it unlocked. So, sheepdog's there. We'll go on to, Lime. I don't know if I feel like I always leave you for the later ones. Lime, you know what? What are you doing when you are not being the most competent of all of the lieutenant colonels? Bentham. like the phrase, they're like,
I'll take it. Nothing much really. I have a YouTube channel called Mangled Gaming, and I have a Twitch channel called Mangled Pork, and sometimes I do things on them and sometimes I don't. This is one of the times where I don't, but I might be moved soon, so that'll be nice. We're working on it. It's getting there. We have heating now. We just, there's certain door frames that are missing and none of the doors are on and that kind of thing, but we're almost there. And I need furniture. That's a thing.
Ooh, if you want help picking up furniture, like I helped with the lamps, let me know. I was like, I want to help decorate stuff.
You should leave it to your audience, put in...
I'm not...
Don't do that. That's a bad idea.
That sounds like
you will have a mishmash of stuff.
Sounds
You're gonna
like
have a
fun
giant
thing,
rubber
though.
chicken, just like a blow up fucking rubber duck in your kitchen or something. Like it's just gonna
that'd be
there.
amazing. I would
Honestly,
love to
though,
sit
you
on a
should
giant
do-
rubber duck, though.
You should do something like that as a part of it. Like maybe
Oh,
just
no.
small decorations or something, but...
Oh yeah, you could do like that for sure.
Imagining a stream where it's from my perspective, like I'm holding up my phone and I'm just holding an item, and they're like left, right, forward, and then I just
Twitch
that's how I
plays decorate. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like holding a vase, and they're just like place. I'm like, this is the floor.
And of course, moving on to Apocalypse 12, who will be joining us for our Star Wars game as well. When you are not kind of offending our new companions, what are you doing?
Hi, it's me. I'm Tyler. I do a bunch of different stuff that generally is not offensive in any kind of capacity. But I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/apocalypto_12. I post on YouTube, which is youtube.com/apocalypto12. If you Google Tyler Scheid, both of those will pop up. But I'm also on Twitter a lot, Instagram. If you want to know what I'm all up to, Twitter is the best place to follow me. But I have some cool stuff, like being a part of Roll For It's Star Wars campaign coming up. Then I'm also in a D&D campaign over on twitch.tv/DaleRick, which is like a multi-world intersect of multiple campaigns and how they affect each other. It's kind of cool. And I have merch. If you want to check that out, go to tylerschheid.com and use the code FLOOF with the capital F. FLOOF.
All right.
This
Moving on to OMG Vandy, who we will miss. Well, don't worry, we'll get Vandy on some more stuff. We've actually had some chats about like some one-shot stuff that Vandy could partake in too. So, Vandy, tell us where we can find you at when you're not cooking up hot nudes or dirty nudes
Or trouble.
or trouble.
No, I'm still cooking up trouble. You can find me at OMG Vandy everywhere. I'm actually on Sheepy's channel Mondays for our Vampire the Masquerade show, where I play a Toreador who loves her race car, and it's gone. So she's very sad. But anyway,
You
I
lost
actually
your
just
race
recently
car?
someone stole it. Okay,
Oh no.
one of our player characters stole it and then re-rolled, and I'm very mad about it. But anyway. fucking rude. Otherwise, I'm usually helping out with with my work, which is the game Hers. We just finished a really awesome award show, and we have shows every week, lots of shows every week. So I am coordinating that. And I do commission work, so a lot of art stuff. I'm currently like resetting my entire apartment because it's brand new and I just moved in here. So I have won the race, Bentham. I am sorry, but that is the fact.
Beat me handily, and I had a head start of 9 months.
Ridiculous. Like, just, do you want help? Like, I'll help you.
In general, or with moving?
Yes. But I just want to say, like, thank you all for having me on the show. I have never been on Roll For It before this, so this was super, super fun. I really enjoyed being here, and of course, Sheepy runs an amazing game, so yeah. And the community is dope, by the way. You guys are amazing. I loved talking with you guys in the Discord and in chat, so big ups to you, and yeah, I hope to be back here for another show or one shots or whatever. We'll see what's going on.
We definitely are glad that you decided to join us, Mandy. We appreciate it. And of course, same goes to Sheepy, both new folks to the Roll For It fam. So thank you all for being a wonderful community and inviting and being very inviting of our new folks. And of course, we've adopted them. They're staying forever. I've already been like, can I keep them? And we're keeping them. This is basically me. I just collect people and they become part of our family.
And of Maggie and I are going to watch this stuff together. It's going to...
Oh, yeah.
We got stuff to do.
Got things to do. And of course, I'm Margaret Crone. You can find me at Margaret Crone in all of the places. I do a lot of things on the internet. I'm here also on Thursdays playing Dungeons & Dragons for our Ascension show, so you should definitely tune into that. I'm a completely different character than Rickenbacker in that show. It's like 100% opposite characters. And then also I help run our Thursday show, which is our VTM show, so definitely come tune into that. You can always catch things here over and Roll For It on a Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. GMT. And then, of course, I do a lot of other things on the internet. So if you want to follow me, I'll let you know whenever I'm live doing those things. I'm currently playing Prey, which is really interesting game. If you want to watch me play that, it's kind of like a spooky horror type of game with some shooter aspects to it. It basically reminds me of like BioShock and what's that other game? It's like if they had a baby. A space game that you like chop, like you shoot limbs off and stuff.
Dead Space?
Dead Space, there we go. It's like if Dead Space and BioShock had a baby. That's what Prey is to me. It's so good.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it's terrifying, but it's also really fun. Like, it's terrifyingly fun. There we go. And I also make tabletop RPGs and video games for a living. That's what I do. That's my job. So if you would like to see the game that I'm currently working on, it is called Ashes of Creation. You can find it at Ashes of Creation in all the places. Looking at tips, we've got Ecliptics with a $100 donation. Dang. Ecliptics. Well, it just says Ecliptics on here.
Oh, maybe they've changed it. That's what
on the donation it says this. So
okay.
Trying to correct me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's got a confusing name, and they do. I don't know.
They might have just donated with a different name than their like other name.
But
I have seen them around a lot.
It's entirely wrong.
So Ecliptics, thank you so much. This was easily one of my favorite Roll For It shows ever. Aww. Awesome story and even more awesome cast. Looking forward to season 2. Winky face. Aww. And then we have Finley Shards, our wonderful Finley. Thank you so much, Finley, for another $50. This has been an absolutely incredible and amazing series. Huge thanks to you all for bringing us along on this exciting adventure and for inspiring so many of the community to also take part. Really looking forward to the future escapades in the next war zone. And I think before we go to a short break and come back for our after show, Sheepy has something he'd like to share with us.
Yes.
You didn't hit the 2K mark, so you're not getting what you think you're getting.
Revenge is in the air. So the next time I see you all will be in orbit above Katik.